Welcome to the radio station where champions play, KBZE 105.9 FM and KBZE Digital. Tonight, KBZE Sports presents the St. James Wildcats against the Sterlington Panthers in the LHSAA Division III non-select finals. Live from the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana. Tonight's game is being brought to you by our title sponsors, Thibodeau Regional Medical Center and the Tesh Action Clinic of Reserve, 471 Central Avenue. Call today and make an appointment with Vacherie native Lhsaa, our clinic provider. We see patients regardless of their ability to pay, from no insurance to insurance on a sliding fee scale basis. Call Lhsaa at Tesh Action Clinic, 985-479-1315. Also sponsor tonight's game are these Wildcat fans. St. James Parish President Peter Dufresne, the Decor Shop in Lhsaa. Give your home a new look for 2025. Visit Kamala and the gang today at Highway 3125 in Lhsaa. You can even call to make an appointment at 225-869-8623. The St. James Hospital, from primary care and inpatient care to emergency and urgent care. We are here to offer patients quality, compassionate service locally. St. James Hospital in Lhsaa is large enough to serve and small enough to care. Stay local. Growing Yard Furniture and Appliances, serving the St. James Wildcat families and families along the river for more than 100 years. With 2 locations of furniture and appliance to serve you in Donaldsonville, call 225-473-8532. That's 225-473-8532. M. Rodrigue & Son, Inc. of Vacherie. Good luck to our Wildcats, serving the area for over 50 years. The False Alarm Company, a Thibodeau small business. Are you looking for unique stocking stuffers this Christmas? Shop falsealarm.com, the website of False Alarm Company, a Thibodeau small business packing incredible flavors that can accent any dish you prepare. Shop falsealarm.com. Now for those folks in your life who love to cook. Taco Bell, A.J. Dolman Chevrolet and A.J. Dolman Chrysler at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. The Vacherie Auto and Home Center. It's now an authorized UPS service provider. Bring us your Christmas gifts and let us ship them for you. We can also pick up your Christmas gifts at our store near the corner of Highway 20 and Highway 3127 in Vacherie. Also, check out our selection of outdoor cookware. Celebrating 74th anniversary, we're the Vacherie Mart. Stop in today for a great selection. Our showroom is fully stocked. The Vacherie Mart, 2665 Highway 20 West in Vacherie. Call 225-265-4086. The 35th at Lhsaa Park. Make plans now to bring the whole family. Visit us on Facebook or online at festivalofthebonfires.org. The Williams and South Hall Funeral Home, serving the river parishes since 1958. Give us a call and let us work with you to pre-plan your legacy. We have also extended our services to include limo rentals, life insurance, and grief counseling. Contact us in Thibodeau at 985-447-2513. And the West St. James Pharmacy, proudly serving the St. James Wildcats and their family for years and years. Bring home the trophy, guys. You are simply the best. Good evening, everyone. This is Seth Thomas, KBZE Sports Director, along with KBZE Sports Reporter Duke Bolner, live from the Superdome in New Orleans, where tonight the St. James Wildcats try to cap off a memorable season and bring home a state championship for the 6th time in school history. And Duke, a little unfinished business tonight. Last year, 1 year ago, we were right here as St. James had the lead late in the game against Union Parish. A touchdown and 2-point convergence gave Union Parish the state championship by a score of 36-35, and that has stuck in the Wildcats' craw all year. And now they're back, and hopefully to bring home the big prize.
That's right, Seth, and hopefully they can keep that momentum going. Of course, ironically, last week was a big comeback against that same Union Parish team, a good Sterlington Panthers team from up north.
And last year in the playoffs, in the state semifinals, it was St. James defeating Sterlington 28-7 on the road in Sterlington. So Sterlington wants a little payback as well. As we mentioned, St. James, they have won 5 state championships in the school history, 1959, 1960, 66, 79, and their latest was 2019. Duke, they finished runner-up 6 times, 37, 94, 96, 2007, 2015, and last year, 2023. So the Wildcats used to being here, used to being on the big stage. Got a young team tonight, but they're hungry, and they hope this could be the start of maybe a few state championships here in the next few years.
Yeah, they're led by a freshman quarterback, Juwan Jackson, and he's coming off a big game once again last week. So with that youth and the fact that they're just used to being here second week in December, they can look forward to that and for many seasons to come.
St. James, the number 1 seed, they come in with a 10-2 record. They had a bye in the first round of the playoffs. They defeated number 17, ironically a district foe, Donaldsonville, by a score of 48-6. Then it was number 9, Pine, falling 26-7. And as you mentioned to Duke last week, number 5, Union Parish, went to Vacherie. They lost 43-36 in a game that they were up like 36-21. The Wildcats in the second half really came to life and got that win against a good Union Parish, the defending state champs.
Yeah, big play, big 80-yard touchdown on a fumble recovery. Was able to get them right back in the ball game, and that's when the momentum swung the Wildcat side.
Sterlington is a 6 seed in the bracket. They are 10-4 on the season. Only a 6-4 record, but boy, if you go down some of the teams they played, including Neville, who is one of the top teams in Division I, 17-10. Union Parish, they lost that game 31-23. So that's a common opponent there. St. James beat Union Parish, where Sterlington lost to Union Parish. They lost to Ouachita Parish, to West Ouachita. So they've had a pretty good schedule. They were 6-4 in the regular season. However, they've really turned it on in the playoffs, and they are putting some points on the board. They beat number 27, Patterson. A team out of St. James is district, 63-12 to open up the playoffs. They beat number 11, Lakeside, 49-18. Then a great game against number 3, Oak Grove. It was the Panthers coming out on top of that one, 43-39. And number 7, Gina, fell in the semifinals, 48-14. So 63, 49, 43, 48. Obviously, Sterlington has put points on the board. St. James as well. Do you see this be a high-scoring game, Duke?
Should be. And then once again, they're led by a young quarterback, a sophomore, J. Rob Breen, who has guided them in the playoffs and the momentum in their side as they look to continue that tonight against St. James.
We talked about St. James as championships and runner-up. Sterlington has won 2 state titles, 2016 and 2021. They were the runner-up in 2002, 2003, and 2018. The history of these two teams, we told you it was St. James knocking off Sterlington last year in the state semifinals. Also, if you look down the way in 2020, in the quarters, the second round, St. James beat Sterlington 28-7. And in 2013, in the regional round, 42-40 St. James. So the Wildcats have played them 3 times in the playoffs, been successful 3 times. Hopefully, we'll make it 4 tonight.
Has all the makings of a great one here.
Teams out there warming up. St. James back in their dressing room. The Panthers are out there. They're in the white jerseys tonight. They're the visiting team, the 6th seed. Meanwhile, the Wildcats will be all black pants, black shirts with those familiar yellow numbers, and, of course, that Michigan Wolverine helmet that they wear. We'll take a timeout. We'll keep it right here, and we'll let you know you can buy 3 tires and get 1 free on Highway Tread Tires at the Vacherie Home and Auto Center right now. You mentioned you heard this ad on the radio in the St. James game, and you'll get and you tell Yachty that KBZE sent you and you need a quote. Oh, and the Vacherie Auto and Home Center is now selling Wise Guy technology, hunting cameras to make sure you get that perfect shot. We're the only retailer in the area. So come pay us a visit at the corner of Highway 20 and Highway 3127 in Vacherie. And don't forget to shop outdoor cookware, which makes Christmas gifts special. Well, we can handle that, Duke. I know you always gearing up for that special shot, one of those deers you get, or ducks. Hey, I'll do the cooking, you do the shooting. How about that?
Sound like a plan.
When you shop at Grown Yard Furniture in Donaldsonville, you create a home you'll love to live in. Comfort and quality the whole family will love. Shop furniture, appliances, rugs, and mattresses. Shop online at grownyard.com. Make the drive to 622 Railroad Avenue in Donaldsonville, or call 225-473-8523. And St. James Parish President Peter Dufresne wants to say, go all the way, Wildcats. We are so proud of you. 2 state championships already decided today. Vermilion Catholic won the select Division IV title in the game 1, 33-21 over Ouachita Christian. Just a capper on the great season for Vermilion Catholic, Duke. They were head and shoulders above everybody all year. They proved it again today.
Yeah, the big favorite going into the playoffs, big favorite going in today, and they win it. Exciting ball game, a late interception by Vermilion Catholic put them up by 2 touchdowns, and also a big record-breaking performance by their quarterback, D'Artes, who carried the ball 47 times today for over 250 yards and a couple of touchdowns. So they got it done in that game at 12.
What kind of career has that guy had over at Vermilion Catholic? Just an outstanding football player, no doubt about it. And in game 2, I guess you call it an upset because the number 1 team went down, but boy, South Blackman looked awfully good out there as they beat Haynesville 20-7. The Hurricanes, of course, that storied program back on top now. Who remembers there in the 2000s that they really started coming on as a program, and they back on top where they think they belong. And what a great performance defensively to hold Haynesville to 7.
Yeah, when you hold Haynesville to 7, any game, let alone the state championship, their defense rose to the occasion several times, and they came away with the trophy to bring back to South Blackman.
Quick turnaround for us after tonight. We'll be back right here in the Superdome tomorrow at noon, as it'll be E.D. White and Shaw and Duke. We're looking forward to that one as well as this one tonight. That should be a great game. And I tell you what, I don't know if anybody will be left in Thibodaux tomorrow. I think everybody will make the trip. It'll be a lot of traffic coming there toward New Orleans.
Definitely, a lot of traffic coming this way. And like I said, E.D. White, big performance last weekend and big win in the semifinals, and they're ready to take on the Shaw Eagles.
Now, one thing about it, too, Duke, is normally in this format, there's 8 championship games. They usually play 2 on Thursday, 3 on Friday, 3 on Sunday. But because the Saints play the Commanders on Sunday, they only have 2 games on Saturday. So that's why they went 3 today. And, it makes the crowds a little light. You look at Sterlington over there. They have a great following and a great team. But, it's a Thursday, and to get everybody down from North Louisiana is a little tough. So I'm sure a lot of people stayed home, either listening or watching it or getting updates. But it's a little different having 3 games on Thursday instead of the usual 2.
Yeah, and I tell you what, it's been a tradition for a lot of people to come up here on the Friday and the Saturday, stay overnight, come back on Saturday, watch these ball games, and with the Saints being in town, like you said, just a little bit different, a little tweak in the format, and they've got it to where it's just 2 games on Saturday.
And I know a lot of people have been inside the dome since all the renovations have happened. Of course, we have been here a few years where it was going on one side and not the other, but it's complete now. And I know some people have been to the Saints game. This is our first time coming back in, but boy, you can really tell the difference. And I remember coming in here, Duke, I think it was 1976, and I watched a preseason game against the Saints and the Bengals. Tommy Casanova was playing for the Bengals, and I remember walking out the first time out that tunnel and looking at this place and thinking to myself, this is the most unbelievable thing I ever seen. And you know what? It still does the same thing for you. As old as it is, I get these new stadiums are nice with all the new amenities, but boy, the old Superdome has seen a lot of big games, and I tell you what, she still looks good.
Yeah, it looks great. That's fantastic. Of course, getting ready to host the Super Bowl in February.
Super Bowl coming in, so a lot of things going on here in New Orleans. St. James takes the field. Sterlington out on the other side. We'll take a little break, and we're just about set for a kickoff here from the Superdome. Bad credit, slow credit, no credit, new credit, bankruptcy, repossession, or foreclosure. Whatever your situation is, Harley at A.J. Doman Chevrolet is ready to help you. Visit A.J. Doman Chevrolet in Berwick and tell them you heard this commercial from KBZE, 800 Robinson Street in Berwick. Call 985-221-4139. Call Harley at A.J. Doman Chevrolet at 985-221-4139. And Taco Bell, your wallet's favorite cheesy, crunchy combo, is the new $7 Deluxe Cravings Box from Taco Bell. With a Gordita Supreme alongside a beefy 5-layer burrito, a double-stacked taco, chips with nacho cheese sauce, and a medium drink. DoorDash is available. The Thibodaux Regional Health System is proud to announce that it has earned advanced certification as a primary stroke center by the Joint Commission. Thibodaux is the first and only hospital in southeast Louisiana to achieve this designation, meeting the highest standards for treatment of stroke patients. Right now, they're going through the pregame formalities. They will have the introduction of the principals. They'll get a gift, and then, of course, the game balls each go to each coach, the head coach, as we get things kicked off. Duke, I know we hadn't seen a lot of either one of these teams. We watched them on TV a little bit, but how do you see this game going, and how do you think it's going to play out?
Well, obviously it's always the first 5 minutes of each half is how these things go sometimes, and obviously if St. James can get out, get on an early start, get that offensive cranked up, and see what they can do, and of course, obviously on the defense, if they can stop that high-powered Sterlington offense that's been scoring so many points in the playoffs, and just looking for a good, close game.
Yeah, I think so too, and I think, we talked about how young the skill positions for St. James is awfully young. They've played a lot of football, but you're talking about sophomores, freshmen, some juniors mixed in. But just watching the game last week against Union Parish, tell you what, one guy that just stands out is Kenai King Young, the running back, number 5. He does it all. He punts. He kicks the extra points, 2-point conversions. He comes out of the backfield. When they really needed him to step up, he was the guy that took it over. He's a 5'8", 175-pound junior, but, boy, this guy can do it all, and they're going to lean heavily on him tonight.
Oh, yeah, he had a big game last week, and watched a little interview with him after the ball game, and he was so excited for his team to come up here and play in the Superdome.
St. James with 13 seniors. Meanwhile, Sterlington has 16 seniors, so both of these teams have a lot of guys coming back. Sterlington, last year when St. James went up there, Duke, we went up there and did the ball game, and I'll tell you what, before the game, Sterlington really thought that was their shot. They thought they had a real chance, and St. James just took the game away from them early on. And St. James, the difference was the big playability, and I think that's going to be the key tonight. Sterlington, kind of ball controlled, short passing game. They'll take their shots when they got them, but they like to run the football, and they like to take the time off the clock. St. James will hit you with that quick strike. So it's just going to be a matter of St. James doesn't turn the ball over, I think, and they get a couple stops, and they get out in front. Sterlington, as you heard by the scores, they've been ahead most of these playoff games and by a wide margin. I think if they can come out here and St. James can get a couple touchdown lead, I think it'll make it awfully tough on the Panthers.
Yeah, I tell you what, Seth, and we're just watching down below, game ball to Coach Davis, and what a great what job he's done so far with this Wildcat team, and to get them back to the Dome, that's what everybody was looking forward to.
I tell you what, it's just a tradition over in St. James. They're used to being here, and you can tell them all the time that, well, we're a year away. We got some young guys. We got this. These guys don't believe it. When you come start playing for St. James, people are used to getting to the Superdome, and most of these guys on this sideline all of them just about was here last year, and they know what it's like, and I think that'll play big too. Even though Sterlington's here was 2021, the seniors were freshmen. How much did they play? I don't know, but being here last year and experiencing that, having the game right there to win, and you lose it at the end, I think that just makes them hungry.
Yeah, make them hungry, and the advantage to know the ins and outs of the Dome, what to do, what not to do, pregame and everything, just to get them ready and have whatever edge they can get over Sterlington.
No question. Right now, we've had the principals go out there and get their. I think they give them watches, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. They get a little gift, and of course, like we said, the coaches get the game balls, and we'll have the prayer, and then we'll have. I think we'll probably have the national anthem. So we'll see if we can catch that right now. There was our invocation.
Our national anthem will be performed by the current St. James High Middle School Student of the Year in Part Talented Music and 8th grader at St. James, Miss Brielle Benton.
Didn't catch her name, Duke, but it's a
8th grader.
St. James 8th grader that's going to sing our anthem. So here we go. Outstanding job by
Fantastic.
that young lady. What a way to get this thing kicked off. We'll have the captains about to meet at midfield. Thibodeau Regional Sports Medicine Center. Play it safe. It's the region's first comprehensive sports medicine program. Advanced concussion testing technology, certified athletic trainers, certified strength and condition specialists, fellowship-trained sports medicine physicians, neuro sports medicine, trained physical therapists, orthopedic sports medicine. Also, prevention education for coaches, parents, and athletes, and sports nutrition counseling. Let us help you stay safely in the game. That's Thibodeau Regional Sports Medicine Center. Well, Duke, we're about ready to get this thing kicked off. The captains will meet at midfield. Let's see if we can get them for you for St. James. And, of course, we have the alphabetical.
Number 12.
Number 12 is Kristen Turley.
52.
Let's see if we can. It's going to take us a while to get. 52 is Caleb Charles.
Looks like 55.
55. That is Legend Jones. It looks like 0.
0.
That is Gerald Williams.
Yep, Gerald Williams.
So that'll be the captains for St. James. The coin goes up. Looks like they're talking to the Wildcats, so they may have won the toss. St. James has won the toss, and they have deferred to the second half, so they will kick it. They'll go left to right. Sterlington will receive it. The non-select Division III championship on the line. St. James and Sterlington, and we're about to get this thing kicked off, Duke. So doesn't matter what all the pregame analysis and everything. And you got to know, it don't matter how many times you've been here, you got to have some nerves at first. So you talked about the first 5 minutes being key, and I think you're absolutely right. You got to get your feet under you. Can't make no big mistakes early. And I think if you have success, either team on one of those first couple drives, I think that really sets you up for the rest of the game.
Yeah, you know, they going through all the pregame stuff, you know, they just raring and ready to go. And the kickoff team coming out for St. James as they line it up to our left. It'll be the Wildcats against the Panthers.
And here we go. We talked about him. King Young will kick it away.
King Young does everything for the Wildcats and might as well go ahead and do the kicking off also.
Back deep for Sterlington. See if we can get those numbers for you. And we can't, but we'll let you know. King Young gets his foot into it. Short kick. Fielded it at the 13, 20, 25. Over the 30. Finally taken down at about the 33. That was number 9 on the return. That was Sam Frazier.
Sam Frazier.
And that's where the Panthers will take it over. 1st and 10 at their own 33.
Good coverage by the Wildcat kickoff team. Had a little hole to the right, but they were there to stop him, preventing it from going into turning it into a big play. And so here we go. Wildcat defense out on the field, ready to stop this Sterlington.
Sophomore quarterback, J. Rob Breen, under center. They'll have a double wing set with a fullback. First play, it's a pitch to the left side. Looking for room. Taken down. Short gain on the play.
Number 7 for the Wild.
24, the ball carrier. That was Hagen Herring.
There's Blaine on the stop. Number 7.
That's him, Jai Blaine.
Jai Blaine. That was an outstanding tackle, one-on-one on the left side.
1 yard pickup. They give him forward progress, so it'll be 2nd and 9. Now a shotgun set. Herring will split out to the left side. Breen will take off run. No, new quarterback in there. That was number 4. And that is David Hickman. The 11th grader who come in, more of a Wildcat quarterback.
He's 5'9", 175-pound junior.
He moves it out about 3 more yards, so it'll be 3rd down and 6. Breen back in at quarterback, I formation. Long count now, he'll look to the sideline for the play. Hickman is now spread out to the right. Here's the pitch, left side. Got some room. He's got a 1st down and more as he gets out of bounds close to midfield. That was Herring.
Herring. Just a simple toss to the left side. Good blocking. They were able to seal off the Wildcat defender on the end. And he was able to turn it up field and pick up the 1st down, keep the drive going.
Yeah, the pulling lineman and also a good block out there on the edge by number 22. That's Gavin Evans. And a 1st down. We've told you they're going to run the football and run it some more, and they have so far. 1st and 10 at midfield. First drive of the game. Again, Herring left side. Wildcats got him this time.
We're getting for a loss.
Stepping up there to make the tackle. That's number 9. That's Nolan Zenon.
Yeah, big play by Zenon.
Herring stuffed for no gain on the play.
Basically the same play as the previous one where they pitched it to the left. Zenon there on the stop. Looked like he might have lost a couple, but it gave him momentum progress back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10. And now Breen spreads out to the right. Hickman back there in the shotgun. Hickman takes it right side again. Looking to get to the corner. He gets a few yards. Number 6 out there to make the stop. That's Jaden Parker. So Parker makes the stop. And now Sterlington will face 3rd down and 4. They had a 3rd and 6 last time. Herring got about 9 in the first down. Let's see what they do here. Hadn't put the ball up yet. Breen back under center, 2 wings. The fullback is number 6. That is Birch. Here's a pitch to Herring, trying to get to the edge. He can't get there. Another stop, that time again.
Williams, number Williams, number 0 on a big stop. And Seth, looks like they just saying, here we go, we coming left, and if you can stop us, stop us. That's about 3 or 4 plays. They just pitch the ball and run to the left side.
4th down and 3, and they keep the offense on the field. Breen will give it to Birch up the middle, and he'll have the first down. Just a fullback dive right there, and Birch fell forward for the first down inside the 40 to the 38.
Right over the right guard.
TJ Birch, 5'8", 200-pound sophomore. What we keep saying, young guys on both sides of the ball for everybody here. 1st and 10, a good drive started back at the Sterlington 33. They've worked it to the St. James 38. 8:08 clock running here, first quarter. Breen keeps it this time on the option, and he's hit hard at the 35. Give him 3 yards. But that was Williams again up there to make the stop with Zenon. Those
Williams
guys,
and Zenon.
They are active.
It looks like they're keeping an eye on that quarterback.
Both were there to take him down. Picked up 4, though, 2nd down and 6. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. And there's movement on the line, and that's going to stop the play, and that's going to be 5 yards. False start against Sterlington.
Yeah, that'll set it back, take them back behind the sticks to make it 2nd and 11. And once again, though, Seth, right now, early on, that's Sterlington's game, nothing fancy.
Well, I think what they're also trying to do is just keep the ball out of that potent Wildcat offense.
Get ready to say, yep, same thing. Let that clock run.
Breen in the shotgun on 2nd and 11. Rolls right, looking to throw. Steps up, fires it out in the flat. One hopper, no good, incomplete. Looks like it was intended for number 8. That's Jacob Breen, the senior receiver. So I know they have a Breen as assistant coach, and these 2 guys are Breen. I'm taking it their brother. So when you're a senior, you come back to the huddle and tell that sophomore brother of yours, hey, pick that ball up. You got to get it to me.
That one hopper won't work.
3rd down now and 11. Ball sitting at the Wildcat 39. Breen looks to the sideline to get the play. Here's a snap. A reverse. It looks like Herring, and he's going to be taken down. Got inside the 35, got about 5, but it's going to be 4th and 6. And let's see how they play it here. We went for it last time on 4th down. That was Malik Harry, number 29, making the stop in Duke. I believe they're going to go for it again.
Yep, it's like offense staying on the field. That time they tried a little misdirection, a little crisscross in the backfield. But Wildcats have nothing to do with it.
Breen in the gun. Takes the snap. Rolls right. Looking now. He's looking back. Nowhere to go. He'll fire it. That's going to be complete. Jacob Breen made the catch, but I don't think he's going to get the first down.
It's going to be close. It's going to be close.
Outstanding stop by the Wildcats.
Boy.
Pinning on the spot.
It's going to be a right foot, left foot
and
spot.
They give him the right foot, and he got the first down.
Wow.
I mean, he just got to the sticks. Blaine was there to hit him, but he just fell forward. And, boy, 2 big 4th down conversions so far, Duke.
They didn't even hesitate on either one.
Breen under center. I formation again. Herring, the tailback. Inside give, the option out to Herring. Down the sideline, Herring the 5, touchdown, Sterlington.
Boy, what a fake. Had everybody faked. Had me faked.
Had me faked too. 28-yard.
Simple option play. Faked it inside, and it looked like all the Wildcats converted on the fullback and simple pitch to the outside, and Herring takes it in for the first score of the game.
What a drive. 6 minutes and 6 seconds off the clock. It goes 67 yards. Herring goes the last 28. Sterlington on the board first. Snap, the hole, the kick is up. And it's good. That was Parker putting it through. 5:54 to go here in the first. And Sterlington jumps out on top, 7-0. In this Division III non-select title game from the Superdome. Many of you know Liz Rousseff from South Vacherie. She has been a family nurse practitioner with Tesh Action Clinic for a number of years now, working in Ed Guard and Reserve. So if you're looking for a new provider, give the St. James Homegirl a call. Liz Rousseff at 985-479-1315. That's Tesh Action Clinic in Reserve. It's located at 417 Central Avenue. The West St. James Pharmacy proudly serving the St. James Wildcats and their families for years and years, saying, bring home the trophy, guys. Y'all are simply the best. And M. Rodriguez and Son Incorporated of Vacherie. Good luck to our Wildcats, serving the area for 50 years. Impressive drive for Sterlington, Duke. We told you they want to take time off the clock, run the football. Boy, they threw it twice, I believe. One time was incomplete. The second time, it was picked up a big first down. Other than that, on the ground, and they put it in the end zone.
Yeah, he hit up a lot of clock, and like you said, that was a big play on the fourth down on the pass that kept the drive going.
Parker will kick it away. Back deep for the Cats. That's Villanueva, number 4. Parker's kick goes out of bounds, and they try to keep it away from the Cats. Also back there was Kendrick Joseph, number 17. But that's going to give...
That'll give them great field position.
Yeah, should be up about the 35.
35.
So good start. Wildcats will come out. Number 19, the freshman quarterback, will lead them out there. Juwan Jackson. And they need to answer that first drive of Sterlington. We talked about the first 5 minutes. Well, Duke, they kept it for 6 minutes. Here comes the St. James offense. King Young is the tailback. Jackson starts in the pistol. Puts a man in motion. Here's the give to King Young up the middle. Breaks a tackle. He's at the 40. Tripped up as he almost broke that tackle.
One step away.
He might have took it all the way.
25 in on the stop for Sterlington. It's Green.
8-yard pickup.
But boy, I tell you what, one more step. And King Young was going to the house.
2 receivers to the left, Villanueva to the right. He's the guy they like to go to in the passing game. He's in motion. They'll swing it to him out in the flats. Looking for room. He's got a face mask.
Boy, look at the flags.
Here comes 5 flags. As they got him by the face mask. He had the first down, but that's going to add 15 more. And I'll tell you what, I think, again, if he don't get him by the face mask, with the speed he has, I think he takes it to the house.
He had that crease. It was there. A little swing pass to the left, out by the numbers. And like you said, he had one more step, and he's gone to the house. So
looks like Frazier was out there, number 9, to get the face ball. There was no doubt about that one. Fortunately, he's okay.
Yeah, speed early showing up here for the Wildcats.
Villanueva, one of those talented junior, not a big guy. Listed at 5'7", 165, but Speedy. Zenon and Villanueva on that left wing. King Young now will get on the right side of Jackson. Zenon in motion, back to pass. Again, a short pass to Villanueva on the sideline. Stays on his feet.
What a hustle.
Still running. Down to the 20-yard line. Boy, he broke a tackle, kept on going. We talked about not a big guy, but how powerful was that run?
Well, I'll tell you what, second effort, he just bowled through the first defender from Sterlington that hit him and got past the first down marker for more down to the 20-yard line. And St. James doing a good job of mixing it up and finding that open receiver in the crease.
We talked about ball control and the quick strike ability. Well, we've seen it both so far here in the first drives of the game for each team. Inside, no, another pass out to the flat. Villanueva again cuts it inside. And Duke, they just use that like an extended handoff. Really, they fake it to King Young and they'll just swing it out to Villanueva.
Yeah, almost like they're running the option, except they're passing the ball with using the forward pass.
And that's an 8-yard pickup again. You get this guy out in space, and he is tough to bring down. Good block out there as well by Zenon. Kane Zenon, number 2. Zenon, Mitchell, and Villanueva all to the right. King Young up the middle. He breaks a tackle. Falls forward. He'll have a first down inside the 10 to the 8. It's going to be first and goal for the Wildcats. Impressive drive starting back at their 35.
First contact didn't stop King Young. He picks up the first down.
Again, inside give. This time they got him wrapped up. Well, somebody got through there in a hurry.
33 for, that's Justice. Connor Justice on a blitz. Was able to get through that time and stop the Wildcats for no gain. It probably might have lost a half a yard, but second down and goal.
Second and goal. Let's see what the Wildcats dial up here. King Young now shifts to the right. Puts the man in motion. Inside give. King Young up the middle. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I'll tell you what, right up the middle, virtually untouched. Outstanding job by the offensive line for St. James, and they're on the board.
And King Young right up the middle.
Boy, big answer right there, coming right back.
8 yards for the score. 2:45 to go. 8-yard run by King Young. And now a chance to tie it up here. That same man will kick the extra point. And it looks like somebody might have jumped off sides. So now a decision, you move it half the distance. So
offsides.
Yeah. That'll put it down to the 1.5-yard line.
Well,
so
see what they decide to do. See what
I think
Coach Davis will do.
Yeah, I think you still early in the game here. You want to get the points. You got pretty good.
Stay with the kick.
Yeah, you got confidence in King Young now. Well, I say that. I guess they say, look, let's go for it. We'll move the offense back on the field. So here comes the Cats. King Young looked like he was lining up in the
Wildcat.
Wildcat.
Waiting for the 25-second clock and restart.
Villanueva goes in motion. King Young takes it, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. Easy pickings as King Young gets in there. And the Wildcats lead it 8-7. And Duke, when they go to that package, you got Jaden Frazier, number 21. And also back there was number 9, who you'll see in those heavy packages. That's Nolan Zenon. They did a great job to lead King Young in there. An impressive drive You know,
Looked like the same play they used on the touchdown. Just went backward and see if you can stop us, and they didn't. And the big 2-point conversion, and Wildcats jump out with 2:45 remaining here in the first quarter.
every year thousands of men confront an unexpected reality, a prostate cancer diagnosis. But there is hope right here close to home at Thibodaux Regional Cancer Institute, where our diagnostic tools and therapies are rivaled only by our compassion and dedication. Men, it's important to know your risk and talk with your doctor about prostate cancer screening. And if you need us, Thibodaux Regional Cancer Institute is here for you. To learn more about prostate cancer risk, go to ThibodauxProstateCancerRisk.com. 8-7 Wildcats here, 2:45 to go in the first. King Young will kick it away. Gets his foot into it. Frazier will field at the 8. He's at the 20, 25, over the 30. Good return again as he gets it out to the 35.
Yeah, he drug a couple of Wildcats with him down to the 35-yard line, but so far, Seth, a lot of offense.
Yeah, kind of what we thought looking at the numbers they were putting in the playoffs so far, and do it two different ways, no question about it. So here comes the Panthers for that second position. By the way, Derek Pittman made that stop on the kickoff. Here's Breen. Birch, the fullback. Keeps on the option, give it to Herring. Herring to the outside. Taken down. Nice job. That was the play they scored a touchdown on.
Option to the right side.
That was number 3 on the stop. That is Gary White.
White, also Williams, too, with the assist on the option play that time for St. James.
Got 6 yards, though. Boy, I tell you what, running game impressive for Sterlington so far. Green, inside give to Birch. He falls forward. Short of the first down by a yard. That's just old school football, Duke.
I tell you.
You dive that fullback and you keep it on that option.
Well, when you get that good mesh with that fullback, you just keep them guessing, and obviously that'll set up the outside pitch. And the quarterback does a good job of hiding the ball, controlling the ball on those option plays.
3rd and 1. Green keeps it this time. Nowhere to go, and they got him.
Maybe he should have gave it that time.
I think he might have.
Obviously. But he's going to be short.
He will be short. Williams again up there with Zenon. Those two guys, you come to the left side. Tell you what, 7 and 0's out here waiting on you. 4th and 1 at their own 44. Going for it again. They're 2 for 2 on 4th down so far.
Timeout.
I think they reset the.
Okay, yeah. No problem with the 25-second clock here. A couple of times.
4th down. Give to Birch, and he's got the first down. Tough to stop that fullback.
Wow.
It's hard to believe you don't run it more.
That offensive line, too. Good job on the right side.
In the Wildcat territory. Breen keeps it. Breen taken down as he got inside the 45 to the 43.
They don't huddle, but this couple of last plays, they've gone fast.
A hurry-up running game.
Yeah.
1:07 clock running. A quickly played first quarter. 8-7 Wildcats. Each team had the ball once and scored. Wildcats got the 2-point conversion. Second Sterlington drive, and they've moved it to the St. James 43. 2nd down and 4. Green looks at the sideline for the play. Evans on one wing, Herring on the other. Gives it to Birch, and this time the Wildcats do a good job. First time they really stopped him for short yardage. Got one.
Zenon, once again.
Caleb Williams, number 8, in there as well.
All right, looks like a 9. But like you said, that is the first time they've been able to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Caleb Williams plays that left end spot, and he fought off a block and made a tackle. Here's 3rd down and 3.
May let the clock.
Looks like they will. The clock will run down. Entertaining first quarter. Quick first quarter. 8-7. Wildcats lead as we switch ends of the field. We'll be back after this timeout here. You're listening to St. James Wildcat football on KBZE. A small Thibodeau business, the False Alarm Company, is looking for unique stocking stuffers this Christmas. Shop falsealarm.com. The website of False Alarm Company, a Thibodeau small business packing incredible flavors that can accent any dish you prepare. Shop falsealarm.com now for those folks in your life who love to cook. The Decor Shop in Lhsaa. Give your home a new look for 2025. Visit Kamaya and the gang today at Highway 3125 in Lhsaa. You can even call to make an appointment at 225-869-8623. And the 35th Annual Festival of Bonfires, December 13th through the 15th at Lhsaa Park. Make plans now to bring the whole family. Visit us on Facebook or online at festivalofthebonfires.org. St. James Hospital. You don't need a doctor's orders to see a physical therapist at St. James Parish Hospital in Lhsaa. Don't let pain ruin your holidays. Contact St. James Parish Hospital Therapy Center at 225-258-5934. The Williams and Southall Funeral Home has been serving the river parishes since 1958. Give us a call and let us work with you to pre-plan your legacy. We have also extended our services to include limo rentals, life insurance, and grief counseling. Contact us in Thibodaux at 985-447-2513. And don't forget the Thibodaux Regional Sports Medicine Center, the region's first comprehensive sports medicine program. They have advanced concussion testing technology, certified athletic trainers, certified strength and conditioning specialists, fellowship-trained sports medicine physicians, neurosports medicine, also orthopedic sports medicine, prevention, education for coaches, parents, and athletes, and sports nutrition counseling. Let us help you stay in the game safely at Thibodaux Regional Sports Medicine Center. Quarter number 2 will start with Sterlington playing a 3rd down and 3 from the St. James 42-yard line. Breen under center. Birch the fullback. Herring and Evans on the wings. Here's the inside give to the fullback, and he gets to the 40. That's it. He'll be about a yard short, so it'll be 4th down and 1. Good stop that time by the Wildcats. That is Parker, number 6, and here they go. Hurry at the line. 4th down. Breen, quarterback sneak, dives forward. He'll have it. Needed 1. He got 2 to the 38-yard line of the Wildcats. So the Panthers, with that ball control offense, gets a fresh set of downs. St. James leads it 8-7. Panthers on the move again. Panthers are 4 for 4 on 4th downs. Here's Breen on the keeper. Tried to run the option, but they'll have him wrapped up in the backfield. Nice job. Number 9 stayed with the quarterback. That is Nolan Zenon, and dumped him for only a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9, and the Wildcat 37. Inside give to the fullback. Birch breaks a tackle. Still fighting. Close to the sticks. Let's see where they mark him. I think he's going to have it as they still pushing.
Still going.
Finally got him down to the 25 of the Wildcats, and that's going to be a 1st and 10. Host of Wildcats made to stop, but you got to be impressed with that fullback, Birch.
Well, it looks like in the first quarter, they were content on getting it to the tailback. Now, looks like they found a little something with the fullback off tackle.
And it looks like St. James will use
wants
the
to talk
timeout.
it over.
Talk it over, maybe. Just get a little break here, as that power game is just running right at them. Celebrate our 74th anniversary. We're the Vacherie Mart. Stop in today for a great selection. Our showroom is fully stocked. The Vacherie Mart, 2665 Highway 20 West in Vacherie. Call 225-265-4086. A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep and A.J. Dolman Chevrolet Cadillac are the dealerships that will work for you. We've got the best products, the best service, and the best prices. Chevrolet, Cadillac, Ram, Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep. Why drive outside of St. Mary Parish for your next vehicle when you can drive away in something new close to home? Visit the A.J. Dolman dealerships at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Looking for a mower you can trust? At Vacherie Auto and Home Center, we've got you covered with Bad Boy Mowers and Toro, a name trusted by homeowners and professionals alike for over a century. We've proudly been your local Toro dealer for 20 years, offering their legendary reliability, precision, and power. Plus, we keep a large stock of parts for our best-selling mowers. Whether it's Toro, Bad Boy, or any brand we service, if we don't have the part you need, we'll get it. Visit Vacherie Auto and Home Center today to explore our lineup and keep your mower running like new. After the timeout, 1st and 10 at the St. James 25. Hickman.
Yeah, Hickman's in the quarterback.
Breen will split out to the right. So they'll keep both quarterbacks in. Breen right, Breen left. Hickman will take it left side. Puts his head down, gets to the 20. When he's in there, Duke, so far, 3 times, and he's kept it each time.
Yep. Tell you what, he went to the left, but it looked like if he just cut it back to the right, he had a little bit more space to go, but the good defense that time closed it off. But he did get 5 yards to close it off after a 5-yard gain.
He'll stay in the game. Evans on his left. Birch is on a wing. Hickman takes it again up the middle. This time the Wildcats were dropping for a 2-yard gain, and now 3rd down and 7.
And Nolan Zion again, another tackle for him. At that time, they weren't able to get the freedom with that fullback. They stuffed him at the line of scrimmage and still picked up 2, so another 3rd down. Of course, this is obviously
2 down.
I don't think they have a punter, huh?
No, I hadn't seen him yet. Hickman left side. He'll have the 1st down and more. Hickman 10-5 touchdown.
There you go.
18-yard quarterback keeper, and that time nobody home, and Hickman in the end zone.
That left side opened it up. And Hickman, 18-yard run at the 9-minute and 28-second marker here in the second quarter.
And Duke, 3 possessions, 3 scores. 2 for Sterlington, 1 for St. James. And now Parker will be in to try to make the extra point. Snap, the hole, the kick is up. And it's good. 9:28 to go here. First half. Sterlington 14. St. James 8. Liquid calories add up fast. Drink water often, especially between your meals. Prioritize your food, especially instead of sugar, sweetened drinks, or alcohol. And watch your serving sizes. Alcoholic beverage will dehydrate your body. Alternate those cups of Yuletide cheer with water, or try sugar-free or no sugar added ingredients in your holiday drinks. For more nutrition advice and to learn how our Well-Fit program can help you lose weight and enjoy happy, healthy holidays, call the Thibodaux Regional Wellness Education Center, 985-493-4765. The Vacherie Auto and Home Center is now an authorized UPS provider. Bring us your Christmas gifts and let us ship them for you. You can also pick up your Christmas gifts at our store. Parker will kick it away. Villanueva back deep, along with Turley. Oh, excuse me, that's number 17.
17.
Not 12. Thought it was.
Look at that number for you.
That would be Joseph, Kendrick Joseph.
Kendrick Joseph.
Short kick.
Boy.
Fielded up there alertly by, looked like Mitchell, number 83, and he stayed down. Now he gets up, kind of limping a little bit. He'll limp off. One of the starting receivers, number 83, Mitchell.
Well, One thing about that, good field position to start this drive for St. James is they're at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like they just didn't want any part of kicking it to Villanueva. We saw how dangerous he was on the short passing game. Can you imagine him out in space on a kickoff?
Yeah.
So here comes Jackson and company for their second drive. King Young, now the up man. Quick pass out, Villanueva looking for a block, doesn't get it, taken out of bounds. Might have lost a yard. Might have went to the well one too many times with that quick pass out there.
Yeah, they're trying to get him on the right side. They're trying to get a block from the wide receiver. But Sterlington read it all the way and pushed him out of bounds right at the down yard marker.
Actually, they gave him forward progress at the line of scrimmage, so no gain.
That was a good spot.
Now, empty backfield, 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Jackson looks at the sideline. Here's a snap, back to pass. Stepping up is Jackson. He'll take off and run for it. Taken down. Gets up to about the 48. 3 yards shy of the first down, so give him 7.
That time he was looking for a receiver to the left, but he saw it open up right in the middle, open up, was able to tuck it under and pick up 7.
Third down here. Three receivers bunched to the left. Kane Zenon on the wing to the left. Now he goes in motion to the right. Give to King Young, right side, makes a move to the outside. Frazier's out there, can't tackle him. Finally, they corral him at the 39 of Sterlington. That's a first down, and that's a quick hitter for you.
Oh, that first step is so fast that he got past the line of scrimmage in no time. Looked like he was going to get to the outside, but Sterlington did turn him inside. Number 1 for Sterlington. Number 4, Hickman, turned him back in.
1st and 10. Wildcats on the move. Again, King Young gets it. Looks to make a move in the hole. Taken down. That's that big linebacker, number 23. He's a good football player. That is Tamarian Birch.
Yeah.
He's a junior. I imagine he and TJ Birch related.
6'1", 240. Not bad for a linebacker.
No, not at all. Pickup of 2, 2nd down and 8. Jackson's really not throwing the ball down the field. Mostly short swing passes. They show blitz. Birch backs out of it. Play clock under 10. Jackson will hand it off. Running with the football, that's Kendrick Joseph, number 17. He'll get to the 35, and now it'll be 3rd down and 6.
So Birch, the linebacker, come circle around through the backfield and tackle from behind. So give him 2.
Third down.
3rd and 5.
I think 3rd, about 6. Got to get it to the 29. Give inside again. That's Joseph. Boy, got him tackled right around the face mask, but no call.
Wow, we got him high. Let's see.
And they say 1st down. They say forward progress. Give him the 1st down. Boy.
He didn't throw the flag. Maybe that's why. They give him a progress. Let's see what.
I don't think that ball ever got past the 30.
That was high up around the helmet.
So 1st and 10 Wildcats. Sterlington fans are booing because they didn't like the spot, and I think maybe they might take a look at this Duke. I don't think he got. I think he got to the 30. I don't think he got to the 29.
Might be the St. James fans booing about that
I think
thing to the helmet.
Yeah, I think they were booing the helmet.
Both sides have a reason to be frustrated. Yeah, you're right. They're going to definitely take a look at it, but it was a great spot.
I think it's going to be 4th down and 1.
Yeah, because like you said, he needed to get to the 29, and it looked like right at the 30. He's where
when he got kind of horse collared
around
face mask, whatever you want
around
to
the
call
neck,
it.
and then he basically went down right there. So,
dude, we got 6:25 to go here in the half, and we've been playing probably for about an hour as Sterlington went on 2 lengthy drives, all on the ground to eat up the clock, and St. James has come back. They had a touchdown drive of 65 yards, and this one started at 41 and again on the move. So, it just looks like both teams have a play that they can count on
right.
in short yardage. So, both teams, I think it's going to be a short night for the punter for each team. I don't think you're going to see much of them unless one team is backed up. But so far, it's been both of these offenses that. There you go. Short of the line of game, 4th down.
And obviously, playing in the dome, that's one of the differences. These ball games, where there's I think there's 8 things that can be reviewed.
Yes.
8 situations that can be reviewed. And this time, the line of scrimmage was overturned, and now we're going to face a 4th and 1.
I'd be surprised if King Young didn't get this handoff. Sterlington thinks so too. Here's the give. King Young up the middle. He's got it.
Good job, offensive line, right up the middle.
Tell you what, he's
quick.
He's quick. He's powerful. He's got everything you need in a running back. Just an impressive football player. 1st and 10. At the Panther 27. Jackson running this offense. The freshman quarterback. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Quick pass out to King Young. Got a blocker in front. King Young puts on the brakes, cuts it back. Got the 1st down. Frazier finally takes him down, but not before he's at the 14-yard line. Good block on the edge by number 2. That was Kane Zenon.
Yeah, good job by Zenon, and also King Young for just waiting for the block to develop. Looks like he was going to go out of bounds, but he cut it back in, picks up a few more yards, gets it inside the 15 for the Wildcats.
King Young has it again, trying to get to the edge. He's at the 10, the 5. Touchdown. No, that's Villanueva. Sorry, that's 4, not 5. He was lined up in the backfield.
A little jet sweep.
Broke the tackle. And next thing you know, he is in the end zone. And tied at 14.
Here we go.
Outstanding drive. 59 yards. It ends with a 14-yard run.
Yeah, he was lined up on the right side, came in motion, got the handoff, and the jet sweep to the left into the end zone.
Villanueva gets it in. Now King Young will try to add the extra point. Last time, Sterlington jumped off sides, and they went for 2 and got it. Snap to hold. The kick is up. And he puts it through. 5:23 to go here in the half. St. James back on top, 15-14. We got a good one going here from the Superdome for the non-select Division III state title. If you buy 3 tires, you can get 1 free on Highway Tread tires at the Vacherie Auto and Home Center right now. If you mention you heard this ad on the radio at the St. James game, ask for Yachty and tell her KBZE sent you, and you need a quote. Tesh Jackson School-Based Clinic inside St. James High School is proud to offer the Wildcats someone to listen to when life provides them with serious questions. Parents, have your student visit our licensed behavioral health provider right on campus inside the St. James High School. And St. James Hospital would like to take this time to give you a few updates on things you need to know. If you're looking for a rewarding career with great benefits, why not join the St. James Parish Hospital family? Visit www.sjph.org/careers for current job openings. King Smith will kick it away. King Young. Smith was back deep. And it goes out of bounds, so they'll start at the 35. Both teams really don't want to give it that big return. Up, they go Malcolm back 5, and they want him to re-kick, Duke. They want to try to get Frazier loose.
Want to get one of them loose, and then they've done a good job on the returns on the kickoff so far. So I don't blame them for wanting to maybe look at it again.
So King Young will kick it. Frazier, Herring, nope. Now it's Herring. Frazier not back there. It looks like we have a new kicker. Number 65. Slips down, kicks it short, fielded by Evans. Evans at the 40. The 45. Well, the new kicker slipped as he approached the football.
Well, he pushed him back 5 and gained 10.
Yeah. That was Andre Mahler. That's a familiar kicking name.
A couple years ago, right?
Yeah. I think Alex Mahler is the kicker for Southeastern currently. So 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's the pitch to Evans. Evans cuts it back. He's over midfield into St. James territory. And, boy, right now, you got to say, Duke, that offensive line for Sterlington is just dominating this football game.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's like I don't think they've had a second and short. Everything's just like it's at least 5 yards on the average or more.
2nd down and 3. Birch has it. He's hit this time. Good contact.
That's going to be enough for the first.
That's enough for the first. He picked up 4. That was Caleb Williams, number 8 on the stop. But again, on the move into Wildcat territory at the 44. Keeps on the option this time, and Breen goes down.
Zenon on the stop.
Yes, indeed. Nolan Zenon, the junior, was right there to take him down. No gain.
Looked like they wanted to go to the option to the left side, short field. Zenon right there at the line of scrimmage for the stop.
2nd down and 10. Evans will get the pitch at tailback. He cuts it inside, outside. He's still on his feet. Evans down to the 22-yard line of the Wildcats, and that's another Panther first down.
A little pitch, power sweep pitch to the left. Good blocking on the left side. And there was once he got past the first couple of Wildcat defenders, he had open space, and he's pushed out of bounds. I believe that's by Williams for the Wildcats.
Evans, a 6-foot, 210-pound senior. Birch now back in there at fullback. Evans the tailback. Running the option. Breen keeps it. Breaks a tackle. Inside the 10. Down close to the 5. 1st and goal, Panthers. And the Wildcat defense just doesn't have an answer.
Who can stop who here? 1st and goal.
1st and goal. Ball sitting at the 5. Green under center. Gives to Birch. Birch powers through for the touchdown. 5-yard touchdown run And Sterlington back out on front.
Went back to the fullback on the inside handoff, and he powers his way in the end zone for 5 yards out. Sterlington back up on top, 20-15.
And Parker in the try to point after again. Swinging gate as they'll swing over. High snap. Green puts it down, and the kick is good. 3:34 to go in the first half. 21-15. Sterlington in front. 5 possessions between the two teams. 5 touchdowns.
Wow.
When you shop at Grognard Furniture in Donaldsonville, you create a home you'll love to live in. Comfort and quality the whole family will love. Shop furniture, appliances, rugs, and mattresses. Shop online at grognard.com. Make the drive to 622 Railroad Avenue in Donaldsonville or call 225-473-8532. St. Mary Parish President Peter Dufresne wants to say, go all the way, Wildcats. We're so proud of you. And don't miss Rockin' Doopsie Friday night from 6 to 8 at the 35th Annual Festival of the Bonfires. Tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday in Lutcher Park at 2545 Louisiana Avenue. Rockin' Doopsie, Dookie.
Hey, can't beat that.
Well, and what a way it would be for a Wildcat State Championship.
Be a heck of a celebration.
Got a long way to go here, and right now Sterlington making it awfully tough on the Wildcats as they lead it 21-15. Parker will kick it. Villanueva back deep along with Joseph. He'll drive Joseph back close to the goal line. He drops the football, picks it up, tries to head upfield, and he gets back to the 10. Duke, really, the first, I guess if you want to say mistake, that was it. Now, the way the offense has been going, I don't think it matters where you start, but,
right.
You know.
And that's the first time they kick it deep. They've been trying to kick it away from the St. James return team, and that time it just got away from the receiver, Joseph, and it'll bring up a long field at their own 10-yard line as they start this drive.
One thing you got to do is you got to just keep your composure. You've been moving the football. I wouldn't change a thing, even though you got a long field in front of you. King Young lines up on the left side of Jackson in the shotgun. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. King Young gets the handoff, fighting his way forward, gets out to the 16. Well, he can make a, tell you what, looks like no gain and a 6-yard pickup all of a sudden.
Right up the middle. Bounced off a couple of tacklers, but just kept the pile moving.
2nd down and 6. Again, handoff to King Young. He runs into Birch, but he bounces off, and
second effort.
He's going to have the first down. He got to the 20, and they say, yes, move the sticks this time. .259 clock running here. First half, 21-15. Sterlington in the lead. Wildcats with the football at their own 20. Little confusion in the backfield. I don't think everybody was set. Flag comes out. Here's the pitch, but that's going to be blown dead.
Yeah, you could tell.
Hadn't been many flags either, Duke.
Nope. Wasn't quite lined up. There was 2 guys moving that time.
So move it back to the 15, and now it'll be first down and 15.
Yeah, that might have been only, maybe the second or the third penalty. Third is the most.
At the most. Had a face mask, I know.
That's what I'm trying to think.
Villanueva in motion. Now he comes back. Gets it on a jet sweep again. Gets a block looking to get outside, and he's going to be taken down.
Wow, heck of a play right there by number 9 for Sterlington. That's Frazier. Boy, he stayed with him all the way. As he came across from the kind of on the play he used, scored on a touchdown on the last St. James touchdown, but Frazier at the spot makes the tackle.
Second down and about 18. Longest yard to make here for the Wildcats tonight. For either team, really. King Young gets the fake. Tries to throw the slant route, incomplete. Flags come out. Mitchell went on the slant route. He was held by number 5. That is Adams. I think that's going to be interference. That'll help. So, 15-yard mark-off now will make it second down and 3.
That kind of changes it up. Very, very good for the St. James Wildcat side.
Second down and 3. Jackson looks to the sideline, calls out the play. Back to pass, looking, fires it over the middle, going up top. He's got a man, it's complete. That's Mitchell, number 83.
Oh, great throw that time by the young freshman Jackson.
He laid it up for his guy to go get it. Mitchell runs under it. They will impress coverage, man to man.
Big play. Boy, how about that from 2nd and 18 to 1st and 10.
And here's
inside the 30.
King Young up the middle, gets 2. He beat Adams, who last time got up on him close. This time, Mitchell went by him.
Minute 10, the clock running.
Second down and 7. Ball sitting at the Sterlington 27. Back to pass, good protection. Fires it out, just got a man, it's complete. That's Mitchell down the sideline, knocked out of bounds by Frazier. They say no, he's in the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, it looked like that last effort. Didn't know if he stepped out of bounds or not, but official right there on the spot says touchdown Wildcats.
Saw the pylon move.
Yes.
I don't know if he hit the pylon.
I'm sure we'll have a look at this one.
Just from the, I don't even like to say it, but just from looking at it, I thought he might have got bounced out before he got to the goal line, probably inside the 1 yard line.
That's a good possibility.
I'd like to see it again, and look, I'm hoping he got in there.
And you know they're going to look at this one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe not.
No. I guess they say it's good. They don't want to look at it from upstairs, so King Young will try to put St. James back out on top. Snap, the hold, the kick is up. Line drive kick is no good.
No good.
Missed it to the left. Wow. 48 seconds left here. Let's see the replay right here, Duke. What a good throw by Jackson out to Mitchell. Down the sideline he goes.
Yeah.
Got hit. No, he's in the end zone. There's no doubt
He
about it.
actually picked up his foot, his left foot. And
the ball went over too. Touchdown. Well, they called it, but after looking at it, it confirmed that. So 48 seconds.
That was a great effort that time by Mitchell.
It was a scoring strike. Jackson to Mitchell. But the PAT, no good. So, again, we're tied at 21. 48 seconds left. King Young back in to kick it. Line drive kick. It'll roll back there. Frazier will field it at about the 14. He's up at the 30. Still on his feet. Taken down. Here come a flag. Now, I don't understand. The guy on the sideline throws the flag. 2 officials were right by it. I got to believe you got to talk about this because he never went down. They were fighting. Both sides were fighting, but they cannot call this a personal foul or unsportsmanlike. I just can't see it.
Maybe offsetting. Face mask?
Okay, now I didn't see a face mask. I just thought that maybe they were calling for something after the play.
Yeah.
41 seconds face mask, but their game is not to go up top.
Right.
So unless they got a face mask, it looked like they both were. It was against Sterlington. Okay, we saw the replay, and I was like, wait a second. That was Frazier who got up, grabbed the face mask. So you mark it back. Back to the what?
Yeah, looking at the replay, yeah, now you can see what happened. And confusion on the part of the official, but they got it straight, made the right call, and Sterlington will have it inside their own 20-yard line.
And I don't expect them to do anything but kneel this one. St. James 2 timeouts, Sterlington with 3. Ball at the 19. Now I say kneel it. Probably a handoff. Pitch out to Herring. Herring up the middle, got about 5. There's Nolan Zenon again, number 9, making the stop. 28 seconds. They don't have to snap it.
And I don't think they will.
I don't think they will either.
Yep.
21-21. So, Duke, we're right where we started.
That's where we started.
And again, the only reason they don't score this time is because the clock runs out on them. Still no punts, no turnovers. And Sterlington will not run a play. They'll take it to the halftime. What a first half of football here in the state championship. St. James 21, Sterlington 21. We're going to turn it over to Mr. Howard Castay to take you through halftime. We'll be back. But again, St. James and Sterlington tied at 21.
All right, what a game, ladies and gentlemen. What a game. 21-21. We're at the half right now in the Caesar Superdome with a tie score. Just incredible. And we thank you for joining us. This is KBZE General Manager Howard Castay. And very pleased to have a special guest with me today for halftime. And he's going to put these headphones on right now. The one and only Mr. David Rayno. How you doing, buddy?
I don't know, my man. I'm about to make my radio debut here.
Been a long time since we've seen each other, a long time since we've talked. Update everybody. This has been, we're here at the end of the year. And tell everybody about what kind of news year, what's happened in St. James Parish this year.
Did you introduce me as the newspaper man?
That's right. The editor of the News Examiner and the Enterprise, Mr. David Rayno.
As we wrap up the year, I guess we should talk bonfires in St. James Parish. We have our bonfire festival this weekend. Starts tomorrow, ends Sunday evening. Lots of good food, good music. If you hadn't seen a bonfire burn, you can see one burn every night around 6 or 7 o'clock, I think. But other than that, a lot of politics. Got a new sheriff in town. We elected our first African-American sheriff, Mr. Claude Lewis, who has really hit the ground running, trying to build relationships with the community. The cops are everywhere, all the schools, every public meeting I attend. the sheriff's office is there with me, which I think is smart. Trying to kind of start a new page in St. James Parish when it comes to law enforcement.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. But we can't, we can't talk about the sheriff's office without giving credit and a big shout out to Sheriff Willie Martin.
Yeah, he represented us for
Mutual
I think 32
friend
years.
Yeah, mutual friend of both of ours. Just an incredible guy. And I have not met the new sheriff yet, but I wish him well. I know he's got big shoes to fill.
Yeah, he does.
But it sounds like from you, he's already starting to fill them.
Yeah, he's taking a real approach to build a real relationship with the community and trying to start with a lot of the younger people and
Well, let's talk about the school board. What's happening with the school board?
School board is very, very quiet right now.
Oh, wow. I don't know if that's good news or bad, huh?
I don't know. We have a new superintendent. I guess he's been in a little over a year now, and coming up to 2 years. I should know that, but I'm not exactly sure how long he's been. Real nice fella, but the school board changed. They only meet once a month now. They went from 2 meetings a month to once a month, and I don't know. It's just really been kind of quiet.
Wow, that's so unusual. I can
know.
remember those days when I was working for you.
Yeah.
Covering the school board meetings, and they would last more than an hour.
Hadn't been a whole lot of controversy around in the school system. I guess one interesting thing, the parish and the planning commission kind of ran off a solar farm. They wanted to. It was a big one. The property itself was about 4,000 acres. I think the solar farms would have covered almost 3,000 of that. I don't know. It was right. The site was right in the middle of Vacherie. I think that kind of scared some people. I don't think most people are afraid of solar. Just not. I think the location was the problem. Other than that, I don't know.
How are we doing economically? What's your forecast for 2025?
I don't know, man. 2025, we could have some action if your listeners are familiar. There was a plastics plant trying to come to St. James Parish, Formosa. That kind of got put on the back burner. But I think with some new changes in Washington, that could kick back off. That's a big one. That's 14. A couple of years ago, it was a $14 billion development. It's a lot of tax dollars, a lot of revenues.
Let's talk about sales tax going up. Governor Landry has added that 1 cent sales tax. So what will sales tax be in St. James Parish next year?
Man, I probably should know those figures off the top of my head. I think in Lhsaa for sure it would be pushing close to 10 cents.
Wow.
I think we had 9 right now.
Wow.
But sales tax is going up, and so is everything else. It's expensive, man. I know the school board in the parish. All the insurance premiums are going up.
That's such a hot button to talk about too. Insurance.
Yeah,
especially with healthcare. A lot of people I know, I'm sure, listening are dealing with that situation right now. I'll be frank with you. I went to get some medicine for my wife last night, and 14 pills was $16 a pill.
Whoa, wow.
I'm like, my God. I called this from the drive-through. I'm like, what is this?
And I know this year was a reassessment year for property taxes, and a lot of people were shocked. Property values have skyrocketed. I'm only 47, but some of these kids are paying $90,000, $100,000 a lot.
Wow.
For property in the middle of a sugarcane field. So.
All right. Well, look, if you're just tuning in, we are live in the Caesars Superdome, and we're at halftime right now. It's 14 minutes and counting down with a tie score, St. James 21 and Sterlington 21. This is KBZE General Manager Howard Castay sitting here speaking with Mr. David Reyno, the editor and publisher of the News Examiner and the Enterprise, and we're talking about 2024.
I'll tell you, getting back to this game, I was a little surprised St. James, I thought St. James defense would make a stop or two. But they're going back and forth.
But they're not letting them get away with anything.
But Sterlington is they're a scrappy team. They keep possession of the ball, long, drawn-out drives.
Yep.
They can't stop St. James either. But.
I have my youngest grandson call. He's offshore right now listening. I don't know if Braden or Be Ready is his nickname, but he told me yesterday, he said, Papa, you watch out for Sterlington. They're coming after your people. You know, they're going to get them at the knees, but St. James isn't letting up. I mean, they're pushing them tight.
Yeah. Sooner or later, somebody's going to get a stop, and that may be the difference in the game.
Right. Well, we want to thank you for stopping by.
Man.
You know, it was good to see you. Tell us a little bit about, well, first of all, how's your mom, your dad?
Everybody's doing well.
How's your little girl, your wife?
Mom and Dad, I tell everybody, LSU everything. They don't miss much. They're season ticket holders, about 6 different sports.
Everything.
Doing well. My little girl she'll be at 12 in February.
Wow, already.
You know, everybody tells you to enjoy them when they're little, and the time goes by so fast.
Very fast. That's unreal. Yeah. And your wife, how's she doing?
Doing well. Still
Good.
nursing at Tulane in New Orleans.
All right.
She's a good nurse. Maybe works too hard sometimes.
Hard working.
Yeah, no complaints. Newspaper business is doing okay. You know, I still have a lot of loyal readers, which I'm very appreciative of. You know, you hear that newspapers are dying, and our people are loyal. I mean, they read every page, back to front.
Well, you know, St. James is near and dear to my heart. I don't know if I ever told you, my great-grandfather was from Lhsaa.
Really?
Wallace Bowtree.
They got any of those people left there?
I don't think so. Ironically, there's a Bowtree in Franklin that I need to go get in touch with that attorney to see if we're distantly related. But so you know, I can remember as a child going to Lhsaa to see his sister. But you know, that was a long time ago. But St. James always had a special place in my heart. Vacherie and Lhsaa. One of our DJs turned pastor, Lee Condole, is from Moonshine. So, you know, there was another connection.
You see, Moonshine they may get affected by one of these developments. DG Fuels is one of these new clean energy type fuel companies. It'll be put pretty much right in the center of Moonshine if it comes.
Should be interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting year. Are you going to do a top 10 story thing for the paper?
Myself and my writer Pam Falls, we're starting to flip through the old editions to see.
Okay.
I think you know, the solar farm will probably be top. That was a big thing, you know, going back and forth. And now it's tied up in the courts. The property owners are, you know, suing the parish or suing the planning commission on some of the decisions they made. You know, we've had an uptick in crime. You know, I think a lot of communities are dealing with that. We've had some shootings that resulted in some people losing their lives. So I kind of want to take a dive into that, kind of see what the trends are. We know they're going up.
How have you guys made a recovery from, I know Hurricane Ida?
Yeah, the eye passed right over us. We had a lot of damage, but nothing. It wasn't like buildings were leveled or anything. We didn't have any flooding, which that helps. But we changed a lot of roofs. But it seems like we recovered okay.
That's good.
And I know that was a big burden on the parishes and the school the school board, because they had to change a lot of roofs.
Wow.
Just getting the parts. And it was a mess for a couple of weeks there, a couple of months.
Well, and we mentioned it at the beginning of our chat. Festival of the Bonfire starts tomorrow night. Now, isn't there some sort of contraflow that you all operate with?
I think the new sheriff is kind of going back to the. It's going to be both ways on River Road.
Right.
They tried for a couple of years. They tried a contraflow thing. I think it had some advantages, but it also it locked things up. I don't think it kept traffic moving the way we were hoping it would. So, but if you come to the River Road from Lhsaa Gramercy, you're going to have to take a right. Both lanes will be going, but you can only take a right. If you go to the sheriff's website, there's a map. You know, but if you come into town, try to get there early. You know, if you show up at 7, you might miss the burning.
Now, let me ask you this: can you creep along, or can you stop your vehicle and park along?
If you can find a place to park, which is difficult.
Okay.
You know.
But otherwise, you got to creep.
You kind of creep.
You can't
you
park in the middle of traffic.
No, you'll get in trouble if you try that. You know, the fact is, it's a lovely evening, but our parish isn't designed to have that influx of vehicles. You know?
Right.
We don't have any parking. We don't have a lot of parking.
How many people do you think come?
Man, when the weather's nice, that's a good question. It's a lot. The weather's right. It's a lot.
Now, you guys live.
I live on the river, yeah.
That's right. So how do you enjoy all of that traffic?
20 years ago, it was the greatest thing in the world. Now, sometimes I wish I could sneak away for, now that I got a child, my house is never ready for 100 people or whatever we have. But it's a nice night.
So y'all just have an open house
Pretty
that night?
much, yeah. We got about 50 people that come regular.
All right.
And we always end up with a handful of. You always meet somebody new every year.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, but it's been fun to get. I kind of stopped building bonfires for several years, but now that my little girl's old enough, we built one the last couple of years.
That's good. What was it in the shape of?
Just the standard.
Just a standard bonfire?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the people in Lhsaa at Garyville have kind of taken some of our thunder. Have you seen those? Those fancy? Oh man, they built a gorefish one year, a blue crab.
Wow.
I think this year they're building
it's been
like
a while.
deer. They're building a deer this year.
When my wife and I got married in '93, I was still working for y'all.
Yeah.
That was the year that we went to the bonfires, and we just crept on the river road and looked around. You know.
It's nice. It's a nice night. It's
Let me ask you this: are you guys going to have any movies shot or any movies coming in the parish?
Nothing that I've heard of. We had a little streak there. We had a couple of films. One was filmed right across the street from the newspaper.
Really?
Mudbound, I think it was. It was.
Was that the one with?
And then we had Troop Zero.
Okay.
With and she's a famous actress. She was man.
So did you meet any of them?
Yeah, I got to meet. Oh man, what she was in? She was in that movie, like How to Get Away with Murder.
Okay.
She's a famous. She's a
right.
black actress.
All right.
She may have won a Grammy, but she was sweet as she can be.
Yeah.
She actually hung out on my dad's porch.
Oh, that's awesome.
They were filming a scene right by Tompkins Pharmacy.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Lhsaa kind of set in this. It's kind of stuck in the '70s. I think when these movie people are looking for, they don't have to do a lot of recreating to get us. Jim Gaffigan, he had a part in that Troop Zero movie.
Okay.
It was about a Girl Scout troop.
All right.
Kind of like a Bad News Bears of Boy Scout, Girl Scouts.
Well, all right, man. But I thank you for stopping by.
This game's coming back quick.
I want to give our sponsors a quick shout out.
Sure.
And see if you and I can take a quick photo here before you
man.
go back.
I got to prove
You're hanging out in the
booth
in the press box. You're hanging out on the other side of the dome. It's like it's like this long hall. If you see the circumference of the dome, the press box is on the roof, and it's like one.
It's almost too high.
Yeah, it's.
I have trouble seeing it. I can't see the numbers too well.
Yeah,
I should have brought some.
It's tough.
Should have brought some binoculars.
Right. All right, man. Well, good to see you.
All right, buddy. Thanks for inviting me.
Happy New Year to you. Merry Christmas and all that.
All right. Well,
And before
enjoy the second half.
Yes, sir. Before we get back to the game, we want to thank all of our sponsors. Thibodeau Regional Medical Center. Play it safe at Thibodeau Regional, the region's first comprehensive sports medicine program. Advanced concussion testing technology, certified athletic trainers, certified strength and conditioning specialists, fellowship-trained sports medicine physicians, neurosports medicine trained physical therapists, orthopedic sports medicine trained physical therapists, prevention education for coaches, parents, and athletes, and sports nutrition counseling. Hold on a second. We also want to thank the Decor Shop in Lhsaa. Give your home a new look for 2025. Visit Camilla and the gang today on Highway 3125 in Lhsaa. You can even call to make an appointment at 225-869-8623. Also, Test Action Clinic and Reserve, 471 Central Avenue. Call today and make an appointment with Vacherie native Liz Rousseff, our clinic provider. We see patients regardless of their ability to pay, from no insurance to insurance on a sliding fee scale basis. Call Liz Rousseff at Test Action Clinic, 985-479-1315. We want to thank St. James Hospital. From primary care and inpatient care to emergency and urgent care, we are here to offer patients quality, compassionate services locally. St. James Hospital in Lhsaa is large enough to serve and small enough to care. Stay healthy, stay local. Also, we want to thank Grown Furniture and Appliances, serving St. James Wildcat families and families along the river for more than 100 years, with 2 locations of furniture and appliances to serve you in Donaldsonville. Call 225-473-8532. That's 225-473-8532. We want to thank M. Rodriguez Son Incorporated of Vacherie. Good luck to our Wildcats, serving the area for over 50 years. We want to thank the False Alarm Company, a Thibodeau small business. Are you looking for unique stocking stuffers this Christmas? Shop FalseAlarm.com, the website of False Alarm Company, a Thibodeau small business packing incredible flavors that can accent any dish you prepare. Shop FalseAlarm.com now for those folks in your life who love to cook. We want to thank Taco Bell, A.J. Doman Chevrolet, and A.J. Doman Chrysler at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Want to thank the Vacherie Auto and Home Center, now an authorized UPS provider. Bring us your Christmas gifts and let us ship them for you. You can also pick up your Christmas gifts at our store near the corner of Highway 20 and Highway 3127 in Vacherie. Also, check out our selection of outdoor cookware. Celebrating our 74th anniversary, that's Vacherie Mart. Stop in today for a great selection. The showroom is fully stocked. The Vacherie Mart, 2665 Highway 20 West in Vacherie. Call 225-265-4086. We want to thank the Williams and South Hall Funeral Home, serving the river parishes since 1958. Give us a call and let us work for you to pre-plan your legacy. We also have extended our services to include limo rentals, life insurance, and grief counseling. Call us in Thibodeau at 985-447-2513. Also, we want to thank the West St. James Pharmacy, proudly serving the St. James Wildcats and their families for years and years. Bring home the trophy, guys. You all are simply the best. Once again, if you're just tuning in, we are at halftime with about 51 seconds left here in the Caesars Superdome. The score is 21-21. Actually, it's counting down right now to 40 seconds. This has been an incredible game, as you can tell by the score. The Wildcats are not giving up, and they are giving Sterlington a run for their money here in the Dome. Are you looking for a mower you can trust? At Vacherie Auto and Home Center, we've got you covered with Bad Boy Mowers and Toro, a name trusted by homeowners and professionals alike for over a century. We've proudly been your local Toro dealer for 20 years, offering their legendary reliability, precision, and power. Plus, we keep a large stock of parts for our best-selling mowers. Whether it's Toro, Bad Boy, or any brand we service, if we don't have the part you need, we'll get it fast. Visit Vacherie Auto and Home Center today to explore our lineup and keep your mower running like new. Your yard, your way, only at the Vacherie Auto and Home Center near the corner of Highway 20 and Highway 3127 in Vacherie. And again, it starts tomorrow, the 35th annual Festival of the Bonfires, December 13th through the 15th at Lhsaa Park. Make plans now to bring the whole family. Visit us on Facebook or online at festivalofthebonfires.org. They've got a complete lineup of everything, folks. It's going to be an incredible time. They've been doing this for 35 years, and each year gets better and better. Also, don't let pain ruin your holidays. You don't need a doctor's order to see a physical therapist at St. James Parish Hospital in Lhsaa. Call St. James Parish Hospital Therapy Center at 225-258-5934. That's 225-258-5934. And don't forget, shop local and shop for those cooks in your life by visiting the False Alarm Company's website. That's falsealarm.com. They're a Thibodeau small business that has incredible, unique stocking stuffers for this Christmas. All sorts of incredible seasoning. You've got to go look, check it out, and give them a try. They've got something called the Grand Isle, which has just different flavors that I think will accent any dish that the cooks in your life are cooking. You've got to get creative with those hard to buy for folks, and the falsealarmcompany.com or falsealarm.com, the website of False Alarm Company, is the place for you to go. They have flavors that can accent any dish you prepare. And now I'm going to turn it back over to Mr. Seth Thomas for the second half.
Back here at halftime, where both teams back on the field. And Duke, the Wildcats, a little late getting out there, and we'll take a quick look here at the halftime stats. First downs tied at 11. Rushing yards, Sterlington 30 carries, 191 yards. The Wildcats 15 carries, 76 yards. Passing, Sterlington only threw 2 passes. They completed 1 for 6. Meanwhile, 7 for 7 for the Wildcats, 113 yards. So total 197 to 189 is even if you can get it.
Yep, close game, close stats.
Penalties, 5 for 51 for Sterlington, 2 for 10 for St. James. Sterlington kept it for 13.54. St. James had it for 10. I don't know how you can make that. It's got to be 10.06 maybe.
Yeah.
Third down conversions, 2 of 6 for Sterlington, 1 of 2 for St. James. Both teams are perfect on fourth downs, though. 4 of 4 for Sterlington, 1 of 1 for St. James. Red zone chances, 2 of 2 for each team. So we'll take a look at some of the other stats, but we're set to go here as Sterlington will kick it off. Of course, St. James won the toss, and they deferred to the second half, so Sterlington will kick it away. It'll be Parker kicking it to Villanueva and Joseph. That's the one edge Sterlington did have in the first half, Duke. They had 4 kick returns for 79 yards. St. James 1 for 8. Of course, Sterlington kicked it out of bounds the other 2 times.
Yeah, the other 2 times.
21 all as we start the third quarter here. 24 minutes aside, the non-select Division III state champion. Parker approaches the football, gets his foot into it. A driving kick. St. James will let it go into the end zone, and I don't know where that's been, but that's...
You would think if they wanted to keep it away from him, if he could do that every time.
Yeah, instead of being a 35, you get it out at the 20. So 1st and 10. Of course, don't forget, tomorrow we'll be back here. Noon kickoff as Edie White and Shaw do battle in the Division II Select Championship game. Looking forward to that as well. So full weekend of football here at the Dome. Jackson starts in the pistol. He'll throw it out here quickly. And it's incomplete. It looked like the receiver slipped down. That was Mitchell. Trying to get out too quickly. First incomplete of the game, Duke.
Yeah, at the time you're looking for Mitchell. Mitchell had 2 catches for 70 yards in the first half. Of course, that big play, 43 yards right before halftime. But first incompletion, and they'll bring it up 2nd and 10.
King Young gets the handoff. Tries to bounce it outside. Cuts it back. Gets to the 25. So it'll be 3rd down and 5. You know how many times, Duke, we've seen games, too, where neither team could stop each other in the first half, and all of a sudden it turned into a defensive struggle in the second. I don't know if this is how it's going to be, but we'll know after this possession, because here's a 3rd down where I don't think you'd go for it
right
deep in your territory. Let's hope they don't have to. Let's hope they convert it.
Yeah, get that conversion, keep the drive going here.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Jackson looks to the sideline. Man-to-man coverage. They're trying to stop King Young. He'll get the handoff up the middle, fighting his way. He won't get there. It'll be a yard short. It's at the 29. So decision time for the Wildcats here.
Will we see a punter? So far, no.
I don't know if you will. And it don't look like it.
Oh, here we go. Let's see.
Up now, they'll send in the punting unit. Okay. So the punting unit will come out for the first time tonight. And guess who does the kicking? Yep, King Young.
King Young.
Sure, Sterlington aware of possible fake. Here's a snap back. King Young gets it, foot into it, kicks it away from the return man. It takes a Wildcat bounce, and it'll be down at the 40. And, well,
there you go. One part of the chess match.
One part of the chess match. First punt of the game. We thought that first drive might be big.
Now let's see if the St. James defense can do what Sterlington just did, the little 3 and out, and make it a defensive ball game here to start the 3rd quarter.
And we'll start with, is that Breen or Hickman back there? I can't.
It's Hickman.
Yep, it is Hickman. He'll take off to the left, trying to get outside. He does. It's a block on the edge. Powers his way for 10 yards and a first down.
Quarterback keeper on the left side. Gets it right to midfield, right at the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Sterlington.
Well, we thought the Wildcats had the advantage coming out of halftime as they got the ball, but a hold, and now Sterlington with a chance to go back out in front. Breen back in at quarterback. Keeps it on the option, left side. Zenon on the tackle. Got about 7 yards. And how about the first half Zenon had, dude?
Yeah, I was just getting ready to mention that.
12 unassisted tackles, 2 assists, 14. Hope you had him on your fantasy team in the first half.
And make it 15 with
Make
another
it
one.
15. Herring gets it left side. He's got a wall in front. Herring down the sideline. Gets a block. Herring's going to score.
Wow.
His 2nd touchdown of the ball game. Herring got the pitch. They just walled it off. And Sterlington.
That's twice tonight that they've done that play, and they've just walled off the ends to where he could just basically walk into the end zone.
It looks almost like a punt return where you used to set up the wall.
They run that play well.
And Sterlington back out on top, 27-21. Low snap, gets it down. Parker's kick is up, and it's true. 9:47 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Sterlington back out on top, 28-21. We'll take a Wildcat timeout. St. James Hospital, from primary care and inpatient care to emergency and urgent care. We are here to offer patients quality, compassionate services locally. St. James Hospital in Lhsaa is large enough to serve and small enough to care. Stay healthy, stay local. and Grown Yard Furniture and Appliances, serving St. James Wildcat families and families along the river for more than 100 years. With 2 locations of furniture and appliances to serve you in Donaldsonville, call 225-473-8532. That's 225-473-8532. Well, Duke, the Wildcats need to answer here. Sterlington putting in. That's 4 drives that they scored on. The only one ahead, and they ran out of time right before the half.
Right. Yeah, they've that was another, I think, about a 6-play drive. They had one right before half. Looking at the stats, that was only 6 plays. So they've grinded it out, and they've also picked up some quick scores.
Parker's kick again, sailing to the end zone.
Way out of the end zone. All right, let's see what the Wildcats can get back, get that momentum back. Get the offensive going under the freshman Jackson.
Again, got to stay within the game plan. Don't have to panic yet, but they've done a good job so far of staying ahead of the chains. The one time they got behind them, they got an interference call, and they ended up putting the end zone on that drive. Here's Jackson. Inside give. King Young, and he's wrapped up. Well, you can see some adjustments maybe in that Sterlington defense, Duke.
Yeah, maybe obviously at halftime they talked about it, got together. They might have found something. Let's see if they might change it, maybe put an extra man on the defensive line or see what they can do to stop it. But so far they've been very successful here in the third quarter.
2nd down and 8. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Villanueva has been quiet. Back to pass is Jackson. He fires it deep down the field. Zenon makes the adjustment, goes up and pulls it in.
Wow, good individual effort there.
Kanye Zenon, number 2. Ball was a little underthrown. He went up, and again, that's one thing Sterlington is doing, Duke. They're leaving these receivers one-on-one, trying to stop the running game of the Wildcats, so they'll have some opportunities. And that was a good throw right there.
Yeah, good play call that time by St. James.
They get it out to their own 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Villanueva in motion. They'll give it to King Young up the middle. He breaks a tackle, cuts it back. Down to the 42-yard line. Just shy of the 1st down, I believe. Nope, they give it to him. 10-yard pickup in the 1st down. Wildcats moving it. Again, Jackson gets to play from the sideline. Villanueva in motion. King Young gets it, bounces it out.
Oh, good read.
35-30, gets a good block down the sideline, stays in bounds inside the 20 to about the 17. Wow. I mean, he just sees it before the handoff and just bounces it.
His vision, unbelievable on that play right there. It sure looked like he was going to cut it up inside, and next thing you know, he cuts it along the sideline. Good blocking out there by the wide receiver,
83.
Mitchell. So it's inside the 20 in the red zone.
1st and 10. 17. Busted play. Jackson keeps it. Makes something out of nothing. I don't know if he thought it was supposed to be a fake to somebody. Now him and King Young are talking about it. He got to the 15, so he did gain 2.
Yeah,
but
give credit to him for not panicking. He kept the ball and was able to pick up positive yardage.
.63 205. Jackson, the freshman. Villanueva gets it on the jet sweep, trying to bounce it outside, gets a block from King Young, down the sideline, cuts it back. Frazier just gets a hand on him and pulls him out of bounds. At the 3, it'll be 1st and goal, Wildcats.
Wow. Speed on the outside. Villanueva, once again, him too using speed and quickness and vision to get to the outside. Now 1st and goal inside the 5.
3 receivers to the right. King Young up the middle. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Big answer that time by the Wildcats.
What a drive, 80 yards. And they punch it in the end zone. And King Young has another touchdown. That's his second of the night. And he'll try the point after. The hold by Landon Gravois, number 14, one of those receivers. Junior. He missed his last one. Snap, the hold, the kick is up. And this one's good. 7:34 to go in the third. We got a shootout here in the Dome. 28 all, St. James and Sterlington. M. Rodriguez and Son, Incorporated of Vacherie. Good luck to our Wildcats, serving the area for over 50 years. And the False Alarm Company, a Thibodeau small business. Are you looking for unique stocking stuffers this Christmas? Shop falsealarm.com, the website of False Alarm Company, a Thibodeau small business packing incredible flavors that can accent any dish you prepare. Shop falsealarm.com now for those folks in your life who love to cook. Taco Bell, the $5 Cravings Box, and A.J. Dolman Chevrolet and A.J. Dolman Chrysler at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick, also sponsoring tonight's ball game. Well, 28-28, teams trading blows. King Young will kick it away. Fielded back there at about the 5. Looks like Hickman on another good return gets it out to the 35. They've done a good job in the return game tonight.
Yeah, they had a good job of setting up the wall. Kind of like you said on those couple of scoring touchdowns where they special teams have been real good so far. And tell you what, Seth, just looking at the stats real quick, only, 2 passes for Sterlington. And think about it. I mean, it's just, to get up 28 points and only throw 3 passes against, a good St. James defense, to where they've just spread the ball around and everybody's almost averaging about 5 yards a carry in the backfield, whether it be the 2 quarterbacks, 2 running backs.
Hickman will be in the pistol this time. And, you got to stop him eventually. Got to find some way. Hickman takes off left, looking for room. Cuts it up. Good job. Gang tackle by the Wildcats this time. Pick up about 3. Actually, they give him 4.
Zenon and a host of Wildcats. Yeah, they gave him a good spot on that, too. They like to get pretty good, pretty lenient with their spots.
Not sure where this crew is from. Of course, they're from neither area that these 2 teams are. Evans now the fullback, Herring the tailback. Birch not in there at the moment. Oh, flag comes down. And that's somebody moved before the snap, but that play was destined for trouble.
Yeah.
And then Herring might have got out of it.
Yeah, something cooking on that one, and they got out of it.
So a 5-yard mark off, and now to be 2nd down and 11. One of the few times we've seen Sterlington behind the chains. And we got a man down for the Wildcats. Didn't get a number.
Training staff looking at, can't see right now.
That's tough on a dead ball. And they let the play go. It moved quick, but that's number 0. That's
Was that Williams?
that is Gerald Williams.
Williams. He's up and walking it off.
Yep, one of these seniors, but he's had a good night already as well. So he'll have to come out for one play, at least. Second and 11. Ball back at the Sterlington 34. Here's the pitch. Evans trying to get outside. The Cats are there, stopping for a short gain. The ball's out. Beanbag comes in. Let's see
if they mark him down.
No, they say Wildcat football. They pulled it out.
Evans trying with second effort, but that Wildcat defense was able to tug it away from him and come up with the recovery. It's number 51, Seth.
Yeah, let's see. Again, our roster is in alphabetical. Hey, the first one, Xavier Anderson.
Didn't have to look far.
No.
Nice job.
Pulls
by
it
Anderson.
out. And the question, I didn't see the replay. Let's see. Evans had it. He went to the left side. Xenon was there, and I think he pulled it out. He did. It's out.
Ball's out. Yep, it's out.
There's no doubt it's out. Xenon, what kind of game is he having?
Yeah, he's going. I don't know what the record is for the state championship game in tackles, but he's going to be close to it.
Causes the fumble there. First turnover of the game, a huge one. Let's see if the Wildcats can take advantage as they start this at the 38-yard line of Sterlington. Here's the give. King Wilson up the middle. Fights his way to about the 31. That's a gain of 7. Looks like he's barely moving, Duke, and slithering through there, and all of a sudden you look up, he got 7 yards.
Yeah, I tell you what, King Young's
King Young.
5'10", 170. He just runs hard like he's a 200-pounder, gives effort every play. And he pushes it forward for, what, 7?
7-yard pickup. Ball at the Sterlington 31. King Young had, 56 yards at halftime?
10 carries, 51 yards at halftime.
51. Another give. King Young up the middle. He dives forward. He'll have the first down. 5:36, clock running, or it stops now as they move the sticks. And it'll start running again. Again, Duke, the question is how many possessions are you going to have? Because both teams like to run the football and taking time off that clock. Two receivers left, one to the right. Jackson with the snap. King Young to the outside. Good pursuit, and they got him this time.
Yeah, they wouldn't let him get wide that time.
Got a yard, but that was good defense coming up quickly. I think that's number 25. For Sterlington, that's Green.
Green.
Kind of really
Keenan Green
turned the play inside and was only allowed to pick up 1. Jackson back to throw, looking, fires it, complete. Villanueva, 20, out of bounds at the 16.
Oh.
That a flag?
There's a flag back here in the backfield by the white hat.
Flag in the backfield. Boy, that looks like an area of holding. And it is. Boy.
Wow, that'll negate a big play.
It would have been a first down. Instead, mark it back. And now the ball sitting back at the 36-yard line. Got to get to the 17 for a first down. So it'll be second down and 19.
4:35 here in the third quarter.
Wildcats look to the sideline for the play. Gravel out there one-on-one to the right. Back to pass. Jackson, a lot of time looking. Swings it out to King Young, and he just threw it by him. Just heard it a little too much there.
He tried to, instead of throw it, kind of aimed it, just kind of pitched it over to him. And it just got a little outside the reach.
He had some defenders out there, but we've seen him be able to get by people. And even if he picked up a few, it would have been a more manageable third down. Still 3rd and 19. Two high safeties for Sterlington as they're back about the 15, trying to prevent this first down. Back to pass, looking. Here come the rush, stepping up, and he's going to be taken down. Sack time for Sterlington as they get Jackson back at the 40.
Noah Crane, 18, leading the charge for the Panthers.
41-yard line. So it'll be 4th down, and now the punting unit is going to come in. They're going to try to pin them deep. So a turnover doesn't hurt the Panthers.
Second punt of the night.
King Young will be back at his 45. Frazier back deep. He's standing at his 10. See if he can angle it to the corner. Here's the snap. They're coming. He does kick it to the right off the side of his foot. And it takes a backwards bounce, and they down it at the 32-yard line. That's going to end up being about a 9-yard kick. Not what the Wildcats wanted, but
you make matters worse. It bounced. It took a Sterlington bounce. Might not have been too bad. The Wildcats got a roll out of it, but it went in favor of Sterlington.
Let's see if the defense can come up with another stop. Got a turnover last time. Here's the inside give to Birch. They got him back in there, and I think you ride him as long as you can, Duke. It's just every time he gets, that's 7 more. Now he stays down though. Birch is down. He gets up, favoring that left leg, and he'll have to limp off.
Yeah, you're gonna need a little assistance to get off the field.
Well, that's a big loss for Sterlington if he can't continue. Looks like maybe an ankle or a knee. Well, he's a heck of a player. And so Evans is at the fullback spot now, Herring at the tailback. 2nd down and 3 from the 40. Pitch to Herring, left side. Herring taken down. Got 1.
Good job.
Maybe 2.
St. James defense read that one well. The pitch toss they've been running all night to the left side.
That's 52. That's Caleb Charles who came up and made the stop. Another 3rd down, 3rd and 1 this time. Quarterback sneaking, he'll get it easily. Took a hit, but he gets the first down. 2:24 left here in the 3rd quarter. We're tied at 28. 21-21 at the half. Both teams have scored here in the 3rd. Sterlington has it at their own 44. Green looks at the sideline. Calls out the play. Pitch to the left, Herring. Trying to follow his blockers, but the Wildcats, they bottled up pretty good.
Guess who?
Yeah. You're tired of saying his name, but Zenon has been on a lot of stops. That time a pickup of 2. And you start to notice some of them gains are getting shorter and shorter as the Wildcats are starting to get there on defense. 1:25 clock running here in the 3rd. 2nd down and 8 from the Sterlington 46. Green pitched left side, Herring again. Cats got out there, couldn't get him. Boy, they had 2 defenders out there. One of them slipped down. He'll get the first down.
Yeah, Herring, maybe a little head fake. Let's see on the replay here. Was able to make somebody miss. And he picks up the first down. That's another hard running back right there, Herring.
So 1st and 10 in the
5'10",
Wildcat
175.
territory. Oh, yeah. Speedy as well. Evans up the middle. He gets it. Taking down. He fumbled his last carry. This time he falls forward for 5 as we work under a minute to go here in the 3rd. Birch coming back in, Duke. Looks like that left ankle's taped up.
Well, no saying state championship game. You don't want to sit on this. You'll play whatever it takes.
Just don't know how effective he's going to be.
Let's see if they test him maybe early here.
2nd down and 5. Give it to Herring, left side. Herring met at the line of scrimmage and driven back. Might have got one.
Number 3 over there for the Wildcats.
That is White. Gary White making the stop.
Good tackle, one-on-one, basically. Drove him out of bounds.
3rd down and 3.
Third down play. I don't know if they'll be able to get it off.
No, I don't think they're going to.
They'll let the clock run down.
Clock runs out here on the 3rd quarter. We head to the 4th. 12 minutes to decide it. We're tied at 28. St. James and Sterlington right here on KBZE. The 35th Annual Festival of the Bonfires, December 13th through the 15th at Lhsaa Park. Make plans now to bring the whole family. Visit us on Facebook or online at festivalofthebonfires.org. And the Williams and South Hall Funeral Home, serving the river parishes since 1958. Give us a call and let us work with you to pre-plan your legacy. We have also extended our service to include limo rentals, life insurance, and grief counseling. Contact us in Thibodaux at 985-447-2513. And the West St. James Pharmacy, proudly serving the St. James Wildcats and their families for years and years. Bring home the trophy, guys. You are simply the best. Well, 12 minutes, Duke. And
tell you what, it's been an outstanding ball game so far. We were looking for 2 good teams to play a real good ball game, and so far you couldn't ask for anything more. Obviously going tied up 28-28 to the 4th. And a big 3rd down here for, of course, you're looking at, that's 4-down territory for Sterlington.
I tell you, they hadn't got them for many negative plays.
Right.
You've gotten them on some penalties, but as far as just stopping them, that hadn't happened a whole lot. Let's see if they can do it here. Ball sitting at the Wildcat 37. They got to get to the 34 for the first down. First play of the 4th quarter. Green under center. Evans is the fullback. They'll give it to Evans. He got the first down and more as he breaks a tackle, still on his feet, inside the 20. Works down to close to the 16-yard line, maybe the 17.
Well, I tell you what, that big offensive line, point of attack. And Evans was big opening, able to pick up big yardage inside the 20.
Again, they give it to Evans. This time he's stacked up. Still got forward for about 4.
About 4.
They got Birch in there really as blocker right now. He's planning to play in the wing. Evans is taking over at fullback. Birch gutting it out, but
see if the Wildcat defense can stop him. Big stop.
He's back at fullback now. Green will pitch it to Herring, trying to get outside and take it down.
Good job that time. That's White again, huh? Number 3.
White was up there.
See, what's on the replay.
Also looked like number 29.
Yeah, 29.
Right up there, hitting him hard. That is Malik Harry. 3rd down. About 6. You hold them here, they might settle for a Parker field goal. Hickman in the game. He takes it left side, trying to run for it up the middle, and he fights his way, and he'll be close, and I think he's got it. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 6. Nothing fancy.
Nothing fancy.
So 1st and goal.
I don't know if they call that with the wild. Is that a wildcat, or they just line it up and just whoever wants to take the snap, they'll let them run it.
Hickman's in there again.
Same
play, left side. Hickman cuts it back, and he's going to score. Hickman scores. Good job by that offensive line.
Boy, he could have walked in that time.
Hickman scores to put Sterlington back out on top, 34-28. Every point here is important. This point after by Parker. He's been perfect on the night. 4 for 4. Trying to make it 5 for 5. Snap, the hold, the kick. And it's good. He punches it through. 10-18 to go in the ball game. Sterlington back out in front, 35-28. You can buy 3 tires and get 1 free on Highway Thread tires at the Vacherie Auto and Home Center right now. If you mentioned you heard this ad on the radio at the St. James game, ask for Yachty and tell her KBZE sent you. And you can get a quote. Oh, and the Vacherie Auto and Home Center is now selling Wise Guy technology, hunting cameras, to make sure you get the perfect shot. We're the only retailer in the area, so come pay us a visit at the corner of Highway 20 and Highway 3127 in Vacherie. And don't forget to shop outdoor cookware and outdoor shop for the cookware, which makes great Christmas gifts. Sterlington just keeps on coming back, Duke, running that football.
Their offensive line right now really got the rhythm, so to speak, as we're in New Orleans. And the last couple of drives, they've just been making some awesome blocks, and tough for that Wildcat defense to get there and stop them.
Parker will kick it. He's kicked the last 2 in the end zone and make it 3 for 3. As this one sails in, Wildcats have started at the 20.
And still no punts for Sterlington in this ball game so far.
1 fumble, and the other one, the first half ended with they had the ball. So we keep saying big drive after big drive.
Yeah,
and
this is big.
And I tell you what, Jackson, he's got the poise of a senior out there as a freshman. He doesn't play like a freshman, I can promise you. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. On the wing, that's Frazier. Give to King Young. He fights forward, and he'll get about 4. Yeah, Sterlington defense has made an adjustment in the second half, too. They've done a better job against King Young. I know the Wildcats went down on 1 drive and scored, but they have forced 2 punts.
Yeah, they've done a good job. They've made some adjustments at halftime, like you said.
Second down. Villanueva goes in motion. Jackson looking to pass it, fires it out there. Got a man, dropped. Zenon had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Kane, Zenon, you couldn't have threw it any better.
Awesome throw that time. Zenon behind the defender, just off his fingertips.
Double coverage, you had them both beat. He would have walked into the end zone.
Let's see if they go right back to it.
3rd down and 6. Empty backfield. Last time they got a sack. Jackson with the snap. Here they come off the edge. Nobody there. They get to him. I mean, nobody picked up number 11 off that edge. Aiden Lingenfeld, and I tell you what,
Also Bagwell in on the stop for the Panthers.
that was easy
Looked like
pickings.
a delayed blitz maybe or something off the corner.
I mean, nobody picked him.
And they only rushed 3 that time.
And the line slid everybody to the right, and he drops him. They got to punt it away with 9 minutes to go here in the game, trailing by 7.
Deep in their own territory. He's going to be punting it around the goal line.
And I don't think Sterlington's going to put anybody back as Frazier comes up. Here's a snap, no rush. King Young gets it off the side of his foot. And they'll down it at the 41-yard line of St. James.
Wow. Got to have some defense here.
Got to make a stop and get the ball back. Sterlington, you know, over there, huddle, Duke, they're saying, hey,
ball control.
this is what championship teams do. Just grind it out. Let's get that thing back in the end zone like we have all night. Here comes Breen. He'll start at quarterback. We've seen him and Hickman. Long count now. He'll look to the sideline. This formation last couple times they gave it to Herring sweeping left. They keep it on the option. Pitch it outside to Evans. And boy, nice job on the edge.
Gang tackling over there. Good pursuit.
Jai Blaine, I tell you what, he came up. He had the quarterback, and then he shifted out there on the pitch man. He did a great job, number 7.
Everybody did their job. Counted for everyone on that play and bring up second down. And
they lost
12,
a couple.
lost 2.
Yes.
One of the few times tonight that they've had a negative play.
They'll line up in the eye. Herring, the tailback. Handoff right side. Herring stopped again at the original line of scrimmage. Got 2. Now 3rd down and 10.
Once again, the Wildcat defense right there.
The Wildcats, look, you've defended the run all night. Does Sterlington try to throw it here?
I don't think they will.
I don't think either. I think they
Too
figure
much
we got
success on the ground.
Yeah, we got 2 plays.
Yeah. Yep.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Herring split out to the right. Breen back to pass. Throws it out here to Hickman. He got it, but they take him down.
Great play that time.
Good job by White, Gary White.
That's 2 big plays this drive. He's made stops right there at the line of scrimmage. They did throw the pass, though, Seth.
Yeah, they did.
Basically a long handoff again, but
no gain.
Good job by the Wildcat defense.
4th down and 9, and I'm surprised they're not punting and trying to pin them deep right here. And maybe they are. Maybe they'll just let the clock run down.
I'm sure there we go.
Here's the punting unit.
Do have a punter.
It's Parker, number 12. He's the guy that does the kicking. Villanueva back deep. You don't want to kick it to him, I promise you. And now Sterlington will use a timeout as the play clock was running down. They just used all they could. 6:40 to go. 4th down and 9. Well,
that was, providing they punted, that was a big stop for.
That was a huge stop
for the Wildcats.
You know, in this game, nobody's been up 2 scores.
Right.
And if you get up 2 scores, it makes it very, very tough, even with the quick scoring offense that the Wildcats have possessed tonight. So
the way things were going, you were thinking maybe this momentum, the offensive line was firing on all cylinders, but defense, 2 big plays. It looks like they'll be getting the ball back.
Villanueva back deep. So let's see if Parker tries to kick it out of bounds, maybe just kicks it in the end zone. I don't know what you do here. You definitely don't want Ford to get his hands on it.
No.
6:40 to go here. 35-28. Sterlington holding on to a 7-point lead. Again, we'll be back with you tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon as Edie White and Archbishop Shaw of Marrero do battle for the Select Division II championship. Parker standing back at about his 46. Villanueva at the 10. And they fake it. all kind of reverses, and now they throw it out there to Parker, and he got it, but I don't think he made it. He's going to be short.
He's going to be short.
Duke, I can't even describe that play.
That was like a double, triple reverse, and it almost pulled it off. But they're going to say he's short probably by a yard. And I'll tell you what.
Let's see. We had one pitch, two pitches.
A handoff, a pitch, and a throw.
And who out there making the stop? I think that was Zenon, number 9. He got just a hand on him.
Enough to make, enough for his momentum to fall, make him fall just short of the sticks. And it's a turnover to the Wildcats.
Well, that was a well-designed play. But the Wildcats now come out down 7, 6:32 to go. They'll start at their own 32-yard line. And they still hadn't punted.
That's right.
King Young with the give. Birch was out there as he slipped trying to get to the outside. And now King Young stays down. Well, that's not good news for the Cats. Their all-state running back is down on the field and holding his knee, it looks like. Looked like he was trying to get outside, Duke, and I think it was a non-contact deal. He went down.
Saw him go down when he wanted to maybe look to turn it upfield.
Well, and all eyes are out there on number 5. I tell you, Duke, since the first quarter, they really have not got Villanueva involved. They was giving him short passes, some jet sweeps. They did one jet sweep and he got thrown for a loss. But other than that, and if King Young cannot continue, or if he's out for any length of time here, they're going to have to go to number 4.
Yeah, get 4 involved. And
you see it right there. This looks like his knee gave out. Boy, I hope it's not nothing serious.
See the medical staff working on him.
Trying to move that leg a little bit.
Yeah, and it may. I know you're behind too, but it may help force you to throw it a couple more times than you would want to.
Well, they've thrown the ball successfully.
He's
King
up.
Young is up. Limping, and he stops, and he takes 3 steps and stops, and I don't know, trying it out here, but I can
Not
tell
a heck
you,
of a ball game.
I can tell you, if he any way he can continue to play, he's gonna. Second down and 9 for St. James at their own 33-yard line. 6:19 to go in the ball game. Sterlington leads it 35-28. Jackson calling out the signals. Back to pass. Good protection. Steps up. Now it breaks down. Trying to roll out. Looking. Still looking. Fires it out here. Complete.
Good job.
That's Zenon. We saw him miss one last time.
Jackson
but he pulls that in. Kanye Zenon, and he's into Sterlington territory at the 44.
Jackson just moving around in the pocket till he can find somebody who was open.
Joseph takes over at tailback. Let's see.
A timeout?
Not sure. I don't know if they can request a review, or it looks like they're just talking about it to maybe let them buzz from upstairs. I don't know what's exactly they're talking about.
The white hat official is going over to the Sterlington sideline. And so basically it's extra timeout, maybe?
Duke, I don't know if
Let's see.
looking at the replay here on the catch, I don't think he's got it. I mean, but I don't know. I don't think a coach has a challenge. I think all reviews have to come from the booth, I believe. But now they're giving him time to, I guess, look at it.
And maybe, I don't know. But it looked like a good catch. I mean, I don't know what the review would be about.
And they're not even going to look over here. Are they just wait? Are they waiting? Now timeout Sterlington.
Obviously, Sterlington is challenging the play.
Okay, so I guess you do. But he pointed. I guess I don't know if he said timeout or did he just.
I don't know. It looks like he called timeout so they could. Do you have to call timeout to review it?
I don't know. And I'm not sure how many you get here. I mean, like I said, usually in high school you don't use the review except for here. So they know it. I don't exactly know. But again, I didn't see anything to suggest this wasn't a catch. I don't know who's looking at what, but
I mean, from what this angle, it looked like a pretty good catch.
I didn't even see any way that the ball came close to hitting the ground. So I guess they'll use it kind of as a timeout and an official review. I don't know. I think this will be quick and it'll be St. James ball 1st and 10 at Sterlington 44. And they out from underneath the headphones already. Confirmed. I mean, we had that up here.
That was kind of a strange.
Sterlington with one timeout left. Wildcats with all three. We'll see if that has any type of effect later on. And now they're going over there, and I don't know what they're telling the coach, but he's back out there again. And now I think we're set for play. 17 Joseph in the backfield. We hadn't seen King Young come back in. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Keeper by Jackson up the middle. Breaks a tackle. He gets down to the 36. Gain of 8. 2nd down and 2.
We hadn't seen Jackson carry it that much, Seth, so maybe they'll utilize him since King Young is not in the game.
Yeah, he's on the sideline by the coach waiting to come back in, though.
That's good news.
Jackson back. Good protection again. Throws it out here, overthrown. Looking for Villanueva, but maybe a little miscommunication.
Not quite on the same page.
Now 3rd down and 2. And do we do that? Do we?
Could he take a timeout, then come back in, or?
I think if you use a timeout, you can. Let's see if they do that. They have 3 up on the board. I don't think they are. I think they're going to go to a direct snap.
Put King Young.
Yep, King Young's going to be back there in the Wildcat formation. Frazier and Zenon in front of him. No secret what they're doing here. King Young, left side, spins his way, and he'll have the 1st down.
Good job that time, just nothing fancy.
And Jackson trots back out. 1st and 10 Wildcats. The head gave the signal yet, but it is a 1st down. There it is.
That's a big one. Keep the drive going. Keep an eye on Jackson. Back in.
4:42. Clock starting to become a factor. Ball at the Sterlington 34-yard line. 1st and 10. Villanueva in motion. King Young up the middle, and they got him wrapped up. 2-yard pickup.
16, number 16 on the stop. That's Bagwell for the Sterlington Panthers. Clock's running. We're going right under 4 minutes.
King Young comes out of the game. Joseph back in there at the tailback spot. They're trying to get Villanueva on the edge. Quick pass. That ball's incomplete. They picked it up saying a lateral, but the official over there quickly said incomplete. I tell you what, that is as close to being a lateral as you can get it.
All right.
He actually, if he'd have threw it to him, it would have been a lateral. He threw it out in front of him, and that's why he couldn't catch it.
Right. He had to reach out for it. If he had to, like you said, anything straight to him, that would have been a lateral.
Luke, it's 3rd down and 8. You got to get this 1st down in the next 2 plays. You can't get the ball, and I think it's so important.
Here we go, another timeout.
Oh, they're reviewing it for a lateral. Yeah, well, my point is 3rd and 8.
Right.
Okay. Look, it's tough to stop them, from running out the clock if you don't get it. You get 2 plays to get 8 yards. Your star is obviously hampered by a injury. Well, what do you do here? It was close. Like I said, he was behind him. It looked like Joseph was actually behind Jackson, but Jackson threw it in front of him.
And, one thing, too, the official made the call right away.
Yep.
It wasn't like he was, wasn't quite sure or whatever. He emphatically said incomplete. So, but Sterlington wants to look at it. So I guess you can review more than once request. It's going to be a quick one.
Yep, incomplete pass like we thought. So here we go, 3rd down. Wildcats do have 3 timeouts left, so even if you don't get it here, you got a chance to stop them, but they have been hard to stop. King Young back in the game, and he'll take the direct snap. No, Jackson in there. Here's a snap. Zenon comes back across the formation. He's going to go down. Running sideways, east and west, and it's going to be 4th down and 8. Looked like if he could have got a little further to the outside, he might have had a chance to get yards. But here we go, Duke. For all practical purposes, this could be for the ball game.
Like a bubble screen that time. Like you said, a quick possibility to turn it up. Was Zenon trying to make something happen, cutting across the green. But the pursuit of the Panthers.
Jackson's got to have a play here. 4th down. Back to pass, looking, stepping up. Now he'll throw it. Out there, incomplete. No chance down the sideline. Sterlington holds, and they take it over on downs. It was intended for Mitchell.
Looking for Mitchell down the right sideline.
Incomplete, and now Sterlington with a chance to wind out this clock with 2:44 to go in the game.
And like you said earlier, St. James does have their 3 timeouts left. So if they can get the stop, the possibility of getting the ball back but you got to stop them here.
Here comes Sterlington. Give to Evans up the middle. Evans drops the football, and he bounced right back to him.
How about that bounce?
Second time Evans has put it on the turf, and that ball bounced right back to him. It's a first down. It was out, but he got it back.
Break.
That would have been the one. 12-yard gain, and it's out to the 45 of Sterlington.
Thought the Wildcats might have used the timeout.
I think it's because it was a first down. They decided not to. You might use it after this. And they're going to use all the clock they can. The Panthers, it's under 9 as they come to the line. Green. Give it to Evans again. Evans up the middle. And somebody was moving. Looked like the slot man was kind of rocking, and that's going to cost him 5, and that helps the cause.
That'll help.
That'll be first down and 15. Clock also will stop at 2:05. I think it was Birch. You can see him laboring. He's out there on hearts and guts, and he was at the wing just trying to block, and he was leaning forward, and he couldn't stop himself.
Yeah, his momentum. Yeah, he couldn't stop him.
He goes out the game now. He was working on one wheel out there, and
clock running.
And my thing is, why would you just jump off sides every time? Or a false start every time? I thought the clock should stop. Hickman, left side, got him wrapped up.
That'll be a timeout
and I think now it's a timeout. There it is, 1:41 to go. They'll use their first timeout. Malik Harry makes the stop.
Malik Harry.
Second down and 14, 1:41 to go. 2 timeouts. I would be shocked if Sterlington threw the football.
They're not gonna throw it. Not gonna throw it. They'll make them use the timeouts, but they'll. If you do, it's that little quick hitch pass, but I don't see them throwing it.
Throw it at all.
But it's been a good one so far.
It has been. We got 1:41 to go.
Not over yet.
St. James with 2 timeouts. Sterlington with 1. 35-28. 21-21 at the half. Sterlington has scored twice. St. James once here in the second half. So the offense did slow down a little bit. The defense picked up, but big play here. Second down and 14. Church is back out there on the wing. Evans. Somebody got him by the leg, and let's see. That's number 8. Defensive end. That is Williams, Caleb Williams.
Another flag.
Oh, another flag. So 5-yard penalty. And again, I don't think the clock should run. I mean,
let's see what happens here.
Well, he declined it.
Clock starts on the.
Well, they declined the penalty.
Okay.
Now that's, I get that, but do you use your timeout? Why isn't the clock running? He said it'll start on the snap, huh?
Yes.
Third down and 12. 1:36 to go. Hickman, before he gets a snap, timeout Sterlington to use the last one. Boy, it looked like they actually were going to throw it.
It looked like it.
Wow.
Then it's Hickman, not
Breen.
Not Breen.
Chess match goes on. Now, you got to put that second back on, don't you?
I would put the second back on.
I mean,
I don't know if they realize it or does.
it should. I mean, 136.
There you go.
Timeout was before. The Sterlington out of timeouts. St. James holding on to 2, and I'm sure anything in bounds here, St. James will use one of their last 2 timeouts. So Sterlington, what do you do? I don't know. You know, look, we saw a double reverse on a punt. You know, we've seen all kind of stuff here, so
I'm sure they'll have something up their sleeve.
it's going to be Breen, so they changed their mind. Hickman was in there. Now 2 receivers out there, and you got 1 guy covering him. I don't know that they're short a man. No, now they got him out there. Okay. Shotgun. Breen back to pass. They're setting up a screen. They get it to Evans. Zenon there.
Zenon. Well, a good thing for him.
Boy, a screen pass. Well, we said they wouldn't throw it, and they did. And now St. James will use a timeout, 1:29.
Well,
I'm going to go out on a limb and say Sterlington has to punt it. 4th down and 12.
Well, that screen was set up, and Zenon just beat his blocker, makes yet another tackle, and it'll bring up 4th down. You know, obviously, normally you'd say it's punted away, but we don't know what started.
You know, Duke, I know it's, you know, how can you have an MVP on defense when you give up 35, but that guy, what a game he's played. If it wasn't for him, it might be 55.
All over the field defensively.
Now, Villanueva dangerous back there. You know, this is exactly on the other foot that it was last year against Union Parish. St. James had the lead by 7 late in the game. Union Parish made a big play, scored the touchdown with 30 seconds left, and went for 2 and made it.
Oh.
So here we go. You reverse it now. St. James with a chance. Parker will be in the punt. I got to believe he's punting this one. I don't think they're going to try a fake. Villanueva will drop deep. Parker back at his 29. He does punt it, and it's a good one. Villanueva let it go. It'll check up at about the 10, inside the 10.
Still rolling. Well, what a bounce that one.
There you go at the 8. 1:16 to go. Well, you got a chance.
92 yards away.
Not the ideal situation, but let's see. You got to believe Sterlington will play it a little different. Now, they've been man-to-man kind of on the islands all night. I got to believe they'll play too high safety look and not let anybody get behind them.
1 timeout left, 1:16 remaining.
King Young is back there in the backfield.
See what the Wildcats can get going here offensively.
Back to pass. Jackson looking. Here comes the rush. Fires it. Complete, but tackled right away. That was Villanueva.
Say incomplete.
Oh, that might be the best thing.
Yeah, that's a big break being incomplete.
Stops the clock with 1:11. Had he caught it, it would have been a short gain, and the clock would have been running.
Jackson took a big hit after the pass. I don't know if he's holding his wrist or if that was a play signal.
Jackson calls for the football. Man in motion. They give it to King Young, and he only gets a couple. Not sure I understood what that play call was about.
Trying to get one past him, but.
Well, you got to get a first down. I get it now. It's 3rd down and 8.
Trying to catch
running.
the Panthers napping, but
50,
defense stood it
49,
up.
48. Jackson back, 2-man rush. Jackson steps up looking. Now we're fired out here to King Young. Can't make a move, can't get by Birch. He'll take him down. And they're going to have to use that last time out here with 32 seconds left.
Well, Birch just took over that play. Looked like he might have had a possibility of getting them some positive yardage, but Birch read it all away and used his strength.
4th down and 3. I think, after that injury, King Young looks a little different. He's out there on guts, give him some credit, but that explosiveness last time, I think he'd have went right by him.
Yeah.
Well, 33 seconds left. No timeouts. Got to get this 1st down or it's all but over. Let's see what they do.
Wildcats are talking it over here on the sideline and see what Coach Davis and his staff come up with to keep this drive going and the season and the championship.
33 seconds left. Wildcats have it on their own 15. They need 3 yards to get a 1st down. They need a whole bunch more to get the end zone, trailing by 7. That pass is intercepted by Birch. Going back the other way, and that's going to be a pick 6. A flag comes out. 2 flags. This one I think is coming back. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, there's flags right there all over the field. Birch read it all the way. Little quick hitch.
So the interception is going to count.
Touchdown does not.
And now they just have to kneel it.
Blindside block was the call. And that's pretty much going to do it.
No timeouts. And now they'll just have to take a knee. Wildcats are going to lose in this championship for the 2nd straight year. Well, they played their hearts out tonight. And
they gave it all. They gave everything they had. Just were a little bit stymied. The offense was stymied here in the 2nd half, and only 7 points on the board. You can give some credit to that Sterlington defense for stepping up.
Green, take a knee. That's going to do it. Sterlington is your 2024 state champion in non-select Division III.
Heck of a ball game. 2 outstanding teams. And the Panthers from Sterlington prevail here in the nightcap.
St. James fights hard. Are they going to lose it tonight? Another runner-up season. And
tired, disappointed guys over there, but they gave it their all. And nothing to be ashamed of. And a young team.
Well, Duke, it's been exciting. It's been fun. St. James, great season. Comes up 7 points short here in the state title game. We'll be back tomorrow, noon kickoff. Edie White takes on Archbishop Shaw for the championship here from the Dome. Duke, it's been a great one.
Enjoyed it.
It's been a pleasure for Howard Castay. For Duke Bolner, this is Seth Thomas. Good night, everybody.